What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Gintv podcast. As always, your boy Eazy.
This is your boy Manu.
And A1DasauceGod.
And today we got a very, very special guest. Actually, we got a returning guest. We was here when we first started off. We got Mika back in the building.
Woo, woo.
Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm back in the building.
Yo, I swear, anytime I introduce somebody, I feel like they always gotta just do some
They
unnecessary.
got their
like,
slogan.
Like, y'all gotta try to
Unnecessary.
Y'all just gotta be trying to be extra cool.
No,
with the
yo, she got the positive energy. I embrace that.
Right,
Good job. Good for you.
Yeah, don't come up here and be dry and shit.
Bro,
Like,
Some good energy.
That's
You need
not,
the energy.
that's not how people. That's not how y'all regularly talk. You feel me? Like I feel like people don't.
no, I
When I'm
think
being
that's really
introduced?
how she talked. She walked in here
Heck
and
yeah.
was like,
She
give
really
a whole
did.
dance.
She really
I
did.
danced in here.
She danced in here. Yeah.
I really am like that. You don't know the Libra side of me, okay?
Don't start that. Please don't start that Zodiac shit.
If you missed that, you got to watch the last one. Sorry.
Yeah. But today I want to get into something that's kind of been trending a little bit. I think it's something that can be educational, you know, for our audience out there. I want to talk about the red flags of dating.
It's a big trend right now.
Yeah,
it is a big trend, yo. Because obviously, when you're in the dating game, right? There's certain shit that like people do that that you're dating or going out on dates with that you're like, all right, major red flag. So
Crazy thing
let's
is,
get
it like
into
it changes from person to person too. So
Yeah.
like your red flag may not be mine, and I may be doing a red flag that I didn't even know was a red flag for you. So.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Good point.
my
People have
first
different traumas, different backgrounds,
Yeah.
Different
relationships.
experiences.
my first red flag to me, right? We all I want everybody to share their like red
Yeah.
flag. A big red flag to me in a woman, yo, is if she's a feminist.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Feminist?
If she's a feminist, feminist, that's a red flag to me, bro.
Why?
Yo, because I feel like, actually, let me correct myself. If she's a hardcore feminist, that's a red flag. If she's a regular feminist, that's not. Yo, because hardcore feminists secretly hate men. You
I
feel me?
think women today just secretly hate men. Like, I think if other women were born with dicks, if there was a species of women that were born with dicks, well,
Well, that's a bold statement.
That's
Yeah.
a really bold
I think
statement.
we-
Where are you going with this?
if they were,
Whoa,
especially
I
if
think
female
that's,
that-
hold on. I think that's making us fail as women to be able to say that much as mothers.
And I really think, like, you know,
Same.
if they had an opportunity, like you see it, most women are going away from dating niggas anyways. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to dating women and shit. Not to say, like, you know, the whole sexuality thing, but I think that women just hate niggas
Yeah.
these days, you know?
Some people do use the sexuality thing as like a trend.
Yo,
Yeah.
a little closer.
Some people, some people use it as a trend. But
But yo, I feel like, bro, like
Thank you.
like the hardcore feminists, yo, they're not even looking for equality anymore. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I feel like that's what the feminist
Belittling.
Movement, the feminist movement was to like get equal pay. You know what I'm saying? Get equal whatever the fuck they think.
To be honest
we
with you,
getting
I'm all
that
for
they not.
it. Yeah.
But, yo, but these hardcore feminists, yo, they just hate men.
Yeah.
Like they just hate men. Like they got mad daddy issues. You feel me? They're not looking. They're not even looking for progress.
Right.
Like they just want to like bash men every chance they get.
Right.
To me, that's a red flag. If I'm dating a chick and she starts talking about how she's a feminist, like yo, that's you done. Yo, and it's a known fact that feminists don't give head.
Really?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
that's a known
Nah,
fact that I just made up.
I don't think that's a fact.
I was about
that's
to
a
say.
fact.
I was about to say.
Bro, I'm telling you,
where
they all give a
where were the
head.
studies done
All
for
of
this?
I'm telling you what. Anytime
I think they might be giving more. I don't know.
Yo, whether they're like sucking a real dick or a dildo, they giving head somehow.
Nah, bro. I'm telling
You never know. They might be freaks behind closed
bro,
doors.
yo,
Bro.
feminists, bro, they got dry pussies. They don't give head. I'm telling you,
That's a wild
They got dry
stretch, nigga.
bro.
That's a wild
feminists
stretch.
got dry pussies, bro. Like,
That's a
yo,
wild
talk
stretch.
to
So,
any man that dated a
They got to
feminist.
be sucking some dildos, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, nigga. I don't mind dating a feminist. Like, I'm cool with it. Just don't go extreme with the shit. Like, you can't be like, I'm all for women's rights and shit, but
Nah,
you can't
for
be
sure.
like
Like,
bashing niggas every chance you get. Like,
Yeah, I
that's
want
just
you guys to like define extreme
Yeah.
feminism.
You know,
like,
I'm a man.
what to you is extreme feminism?
like a pretty much a woman that just really hates men. You feel me? Like she and honestly, sometimes she might have had mad trauma in her life, right? She might have
Mhm.
had gotten cheated on. Her dad wasn't there, right? But the thing with these females, like, are these hardcore feminists, right? Like they take all this hate that really don't have to do with the whole male species, right? That's the problem with a lot of hardcore feminists. It's like they're not really like putting their anger towards
Accountable.
the right people. You feel
Yeah.
me? They're blaming the male species instead of like the few men that
Mhm.
really fucked them over and put them in this like state of mind. But
Okay.
they don't like
I agree with that.
vocalize, like they don't make it like to one person, right? They just take it on the whole male species. Yo, next thing you know, they're on fucking Facebook every day, right? Bashing men.
Niggas.
Talking
Niggas
about
ain't shit.
Yo, Twitter.
That's
I'm not
another
gonna
red
lie.
flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag for real. Usually, I definitely agree with that. Any woman that I've ever seen say niggas ain't shit, I'm always like, oh, that's the one that usually have a whole bunch of nigga problems because she's very, like accessible, very easy.
And you're
like,
choosing the wrong niggas. Like,
Yeah,
you're going
exactly.
after a certain type of niggas that's not shit. Like,
Exactly.
you can't blame everybody.
and you
for
see
it.
the red flags in that nigga, and you still be
going.
giving him, yeah,
'Cause
like
you could be the one to change them, right?
A lot of feminists will blame men for them picking them. Like a
Yeah.
woman will blame you for her picking you as a man. Like she'll blame me for
what
being a
women don't
bad nigga to
What
her.
women don't realize is that
It's a two-way
we're the ones
street.
hunting, but you guys are the one that's let us in. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we can't go beyond. I mean,
But a relationship
We
is just
can.
a two-way street.
Right.
Like every relationship, it's you and that person. So like it's
Nah, see,
never
a relationship is a two-way street,
yeah.
but one lane is significantly bigger than the other, and the other one's like a fucking emergency lane. And that's the emergency lane is where women like to live at. With that 70-30 bullshit or 90-10 bullshit y'all be on.
What?
That's what that two-lane like.
Emergency.
Bro, I don't want to go too far off on this whole feminist shit, but I actually confronted one the other day, a few weeks ago. Like,
I want to talk to one.
there was this girl on Twitter that put, "I hate men," and I was like, "Yo, do you really hate men, or do you hate men because it's trendy?" Because I really think, like, in today's standard, like, it's trendy to hate niggas. Like, every problem that most women have is they try to blame a nigga for it. You know?
I got another thing too. Plus even like music, right? People try to use that against like what you were just saying. So like let's say even our female artists like
Yeah.
Cardi, Megan, like they're making songs now that sound like it's demeaning to men. Like, oh, did I use him for this? Take him for
Right.
this? Have him eat your pussy and fuck that?
Yeah.
You know, but and then the feminists are taking that song and being like, yeah, fuck these niggas for real.
Right.
And then you have the guys that are like, wow, what the fuck did we do? But they're really just like genuine women that just trying to basically empower the natural women that are like, hey, we need to like, be in our shit.
Right.
Just own being a woman. Like just own yourself, because men sometimes like in our past have made us feel like we're not worth shit and like we're not capable and like we're not anything. So that's them yelling out, hey, pick up your power. You know what I mean? It's not to demean nobody or to make these people feel like, oh, these niggas, da-da-da-da. Like, no, like, the past is the past, but people grow too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, grow from this
So I'm
shit.
gonna kind of play devil's advocate real quick. You said that men kind of make, or some men have made women feel like they're
Yeah.
like little less than or and stuff like that. Do you think it's really possible for somebody to make you believe something that you're not? Like, if you really believe that you're not that, like, is it possible for
If
somebody to shape your mind to
you-
that?
I
You're
could
weak-
say
you're
if you
weak.
were, yeah,
weak.
if you're weak or if you're unaware. I could
Right.
say unawareness gets a lot of people, because you could think like, let's say if I was somebody, right, let's say I really had nobody in my life ever,
Okay.
right? And I could really say this, but
Okay.
and somebody came in my life and I just immediately no matter what they did, 100%, I'm in love with them, right?
Right.
And it doesn't even matter because they're just somebody that's here in my life right now, and I just feel like it's forever. I just
Okay.
feel like no matter what, they're here. Like my attachment to them surpassed. Like
Right.
so, I kind
That's
of
that's a fucking red flag right there. Yo.
yeah,
Anytime you date somebody
Yeah.
and they like love you instantly,
Yeah.
big ass red flag.
Really, I
yo.
love
Yeah.
it, bro.
What?
I love it.
You love that shit?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
what do
it
you like
depends on
about
how they
that?
show
Yeah,
it.
You know,
Shit.
the
You
real
guys
shit.
see how they show it. If they do it weirdly, or like I don't know, I can't even say that because some people could be discreet about it but still be a fucking weirdo. Like
Nah, but like like when you first date somebody and they really like cling on to you, it's like, yo, I don't even know your middle name yet. Like, relax,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You feel me? Because it's like, yo, to me, that shows you have big attachment issues. And I feel in the honeymoon phase, that's gonna be straight. But yo, later on, right? Because actually, that ties into another red flag to me. Is like when, yo, have you ever dated a woman that
Mhm.
doesn't like you hanging out with your boys?
That's the worst. Nigga. I
Listen,
don't know.
I
Yo,
hate
I don't know.
girls like that.
Yeah. I
Yo,
don't
but
understand.
that red flag of attachment becomes into that other red flag of, yo, now like she's like too attached to you, right? She doesn't want you away from you at all times. Right?
Right.
So now you can't even hang out with your friends.
Like I get it a little bit, but when you go too far where like I can never hang out with my niggas and every time I go out it's a problem, then that's an issue. But I get it, like, if we have like selected time for each other and shit like that, then that kind of makes sense.
See, when a girl is not trying to, the girl that you're trying to talk to is not like letting you hang out with her friends. She's been in some sort of situation where she knows that like your friends ain't shit and you're probably gonna be out there, but
or the past
she's
niggas
just
friends
in
ain't
the
shit.
past.
Yeah.
So she's trying to associate that with you, where Like your friends could be out there like doing some nerdy shit, and y'all just doing some regular shit
Yo,
that has nothing to do with what
your friends could just be out there shooting a podcast, right?
right. Just shooting a podcast,
Girl
like,
be
doing this
tripping.
shit.
Yeah.
But yo, like in the past, like her other guy's friend was not shit,
Okay.
and that's where like she's got that insecurity that like, oh, his friends ain't shit either. But yo, another red flag that I get is like, yo, if a girl starts telling me about her bills, like that is like
Boy,
a big red flag,
bro,
right?
that's
there.
not a red flag, bro. That's like calling
I'm
the
like, yo-
National Guard. That's,
That's like the storm alerts, fucking
Bro,
sirens.
like yo,
that
it's like
go
yo,
off.
what do you like? This is the first date. Like I'll pay for dinner, but like yo, I invited you out. Like,
bro,
but what do you?
I even think. Yo, you ever? My nigga,
Like,
that shit.
what
That
you
brought
getting
back
on right now?
memories, bro.
For
Yo,
real?
that is a big. Yo, 'cause I remember one time I went on a date with this girl, right?
Mhm.
Had met her through MySpace, whatever, some like app, right?
Yeah.
I just remember we on a date, bro. Halfway through it, she started telling me like, "Yeah, rent coming up. I don't think I'm gonna have it." Bro, just starts like trying to sell me the story.
Swindle you in.
Bro,
Swindle you in, bro.
Yo, my brand new BMW's like,
Bro, my dick is shrinking as she's speaking. Like,
Shrivel
yo,
it up.
bro, like
she
the
lists all the
shrinkage,
bills. I'm like, yo, chill.
I never had that happen to me.
That never happened to you,
Nah,
bro?
never.
Bro,
Bro, that happened
that's
to me.
happened to me at least 3 times.
yeah.
Bro, I'm
No.
like,
Yo,
yo,
I must have sucker written on my forehead. Like, 'cause, like, yo, you thinking I'm gonna pay your bills? You must be on crack. Like,
yo,
have,
and
you,
she-
have you ever mentioned your bills to a man? Yes,
no.
yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
no.
Don't sound too
don't lie.
confident.
don't lie.
Nah, like I've probably done it once, but like
That's a yes.
not like that. Like when I said it to him, it was really because like I really couldn't. He wanted to hang out with me, and
Oh,
I
she
really
did it.
couldn't. No, I really had to work, and I just
Okay.
I really didn't want him to
Alright.
take it like I was trying to duck or dodge him. It was just like I really need to focus on business because I'm flat broke right now. So,
Okay.
No, that's understandable though. Like,
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you go out on the date and start talking about the shit,
Yeah, no, I never did that in my life.
nah,
Okay.
like, I don't know. I never got the whole like trying to finesse a nigga into paying for your bills and shit. Like, even like the whole cell phone.
I think
and shit.
finessing is a trend right now.
A trend? Like,
Yeah, no, really.
It's been an ongoing trend
Yeah.
for a long time. Like,
Well,
It's
no,
called
but I
tricking.
think especially
It's
now
a
because
lifestyle,
of
man.
like
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, like
Cash
you said,
App
the
and
music and shit like that.
everything,
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
But
yo,
you
it's
putting
called,
up-
it's called having a sugar daddy.
they be putting
Like,
up
this has
fucking
been
cash
going
out
That's
on
for
what I'm
their
saying. The way the
birthday and
world's
shit.
gone, it's just become so hypersexualized. So like,
Oh, it's been sexualized.
no, but it's
Like,
extremely
I-
hypersexualized now.
Like, with the old dudes fucking the young women, like, yo, that shit is crazy. Like, it's
Yeah.
been
But
happening for years.
that's been in style forever, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah,
This
okay,
shit
maybe I
started
take
in
that back because
slavery.
it's just
Yeah.
probably been more discreet than
Nah, I would
nobody
say
knew
that.
about
I think
it.
the
Yeah,
world is
definitely.
becoming more materialistic. Like, that's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's
Well,
no
now you
real
could
like.
cash app somebody, right?
You think about it, like, I don't know. I think we're too accessible to each other, so we just try to find out like what we can get from the next person, whether it's guys for pussy and women for money. Like, it's like, you know, what am I gonna get from this next person to make me move on from the next, like, move on throughout the relationship happily. Like, you think about it, like, our parents, like, they didn't really have the shit that we fucking had. Like, they don't have
No.
Facebook or
Mhm.
were able to text their significant other all the time to see where they were at. They weren't. We weren't as
Bro, I was-
accessible.
Yo,
to
but
that.
yo, as soon as they got Facebook, they got hooked.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
parents be on Facebook.
Yo,
Wildin'.
Sending you
My
them
mom
fucking.
be like, yo, it's crazy. I post anything my mom like all my posts. I'm like, yo, does she be like this?
yo, heart this, like,
Is she reading what I'm writing?
Nah, my mom be sending me them fucking them chainmail fucking picture
Oh,
shits.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, mom. Too.
Yo,
Every day.
I be thinking about unfollowing my mom, bro. I'm like, yo, this shit
I'm
is
not
like
gonna lie to
fucking
you. I
shit
don't
up
have
right
my
now.
mom on Facebook.
I do.
I don't have my mom on
Nah,
Facebook.
I'm not gonna follow her. That's a follower.
My mom blocked me before,
she-
so
And she like everything I post.
Really?
Everything, bro.
bro.
Yo, my whole because some of my family don't speak English and they just be liking this shit. I'm like, yo, they don't know what the fuck
they don't know what I'm
liking right now.
saying.
Yo, you
Okay,
know
that's
what's,
our true supporter. They ride with you through. thick
yo,
and thin.
actually speaking of social media, you know what's another red flag to me
Yeah.
about women, yo? If she has more than 1,000 followers on Instagram, red flag.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
that's a red
1,000?
flag.
Why?
If she has more than 1,000 followers on Instagram,
I would say
bro.
10,000.
How's
Nah.
that? How's that?
1,000?
If she has more than 1,000 followers on Instagram, that's a red flag.
What's the red flag for that?
What's the red
Bro.
flag for?
I could just. That's just whole shit.
You telling me you turning down
1,000?
you telling me you turning
He
on
say that
1,000
'cause I
niggas on the
You know,
daily?
he only say that because I got 1,074 followers.
That's for real what you got?
No, I think I have like 1,507 something.
Yeah, you
like that.
made it. You a fucking red
I'm a-
flag.
I guess I'm a red flag.
You better delete 85 of them niggas. Yo, if you had 999, you Gucci.
Sorry,
Yo,
guys, gotta
1,000? Nah, bro. I feel like, yo, if she got 1,000 followers, yo, on Instagram, that's like, yo, at least the DMs like at least got 80 in there.
Wait,
80.
But why does that give her a red flag?
What?
Because she might.
Yo,
She's
'cause
entertaining.
You telling
somebody.
me you turning down 80 niggas on a daily basis?
There's no way.
Okay, let me say this. Just because I get 80 texts a day doesn't
Mhm.
mean I'm responding to 80 people a day.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you responded to some of them.
And then inside that, if they really make it past my interest within whatever they text, then they might get a response. And you know my first usual response is,
What's that?
thank you, with a couple extra U's in there.
And that's it.
Yeah, and then if they text me again, then we might continue a conversation. But it's rare that it even gets to that because people usually like, they just...
All right, so have you ever met somebody that made it past that?
Hell yeah.
While you had a boyfriend.
No, not even while you had a boyfriend. Just have you ever met
Come
somebody
on,
that made
bro.
it past like the
Absolutely.
thank you that you actually engaged with the conversation and try to figure the person out?
I'm sure it had to be like my third or fourth. Well, no. Because I didn't... Most of my boyfriends I knew for a little while before I really like...
Okay.
So I never really had that. No, that's what
Never
I'm saying.
met-
For me, I never really had that. Somebody that, like maybe a couple people I've hung out with
Right.
from there that would text me, but never like
But they piped.
interest.
But
Like,
they piped it.
nah,
They did.
definitely
I
didn't.
don't
Nah, they
see
did.
the thing
Yeah,
is like
they
I
did.
don't
They
If they piped it, they were my ex.
They ain't get a boyfriend or girlfriend, like, or they ain't get a title, but they pipe.
but not even
Yo, you
not
make
even
it-
that
bro,
far. My thing
yo,
is
you
if
make it-
Nah, I'll be honest.
Yo,
like,
you make past the
nah.
DMs. If you make it past the DMs and you chilling in real life, you
nah,
fucking.
because
Yeah.
I've had plenty. Like that sounds bad, but I have had like plenty of niggas come to my crib when I like at my space by myself, and we didn't do nothing. Like
them
it was
niggas
don't
straight
got no
chill.
game.
Nothing.
You ain't tug it? You ain't give him a little.
No,
Jerky jerk?
no. I would cook. We would watch a movie, chill, sit down. We'd either play a game or like, but it was nothing.
They never pulled a dick out at any
Smoke.
point.
you know
One nigga tried it, yeah, and I immediately told him to leave. And I said, "Never mind, you don't respect me. You can get the fuck out."
I mean, but why invite the person to your house if like you didn't have
Yeah,
any intentions of
that's
like
a
doing anything?
Great question.
Because as soon as they came, I told them before anything. I said, "Before you come to my house, but that's the thing about me. If you
Right.
come to my house, you already know what time it is because
Okay.
I don't play none of that.
Right.
Yeah, I thought,
You're not gonna come to my
It's
house
time to
thinking
fuck.
that. No, you're not coming to my house thinking
That's
that
how
you
I
just about
take
to
it.
walk in and come fuck. Like I'm a
Yo, if we-
businesswoman first.
Nah, if you go to the
Okay.
And a
restaurant,
mother.
you ain't
Yeah.
like
You know
you're
what I'm
about
saying?
to eat. If you go to a restaurant, you're about to eat. If you go to somebody's house,
Yo,
like
I'm
9 out of 10.
gonna put it like this, yo.
I can
No,
say this
no-
because I'm a mom. My first thought
Oh, you
is
gotta-
you're not gonna come into my house thinking that you
What
about
time
to
they
just.
come over?
If they come over,
Yeah, what time they come over? If you say past 9:30, don't.
hell no,
don't
nobody's
finish the
coming late.
sentence.
No, honestly, I like people to come early. I say anywhere between noon and like 6. I'm cool with chilling people.
Okay, all right.
Yo, she's the exception. to the-
I mean, but I always
No,
wonder like
I'm not
she's the
lying, yo.
exception.
I'm not, yo.
I'm still a red flag because I have
I'm
1,574 people followers.
I'm sick of people coming out here and just lying.
I'm not lying. I'll open my DMs.
You don't gotta open them to me. They just got deleted.
I don't delete shit. You can see
All right.
rolls and rolls and rolls.
All right, I'm gonna bypass the lie. It's straight. Yo, but back to the Instagram or the social media red flags to me, right? If she has her Snapchat in the Instagram bio, red
Yeah.
fucking
Okay,
flag.
I agree
why
with that
is
one.
that?
What?
I'll
I don't
agree with
get
that
these
one.
red flags.
I
Bro,
don't,
yo,
I don't
I don't
understand
get
that
them.
one.
Yo, I'm gonna tell
You
you
got-
what. Yo,
please tell
all
me.
right, yo, all right, think about it.
That one makes sense.
Yo,
That's
cause
what I'm
yo,
saying.
why do you want me to go from this social media platform to Snapchat? Right, I'm gonna tell you why. Yo, cause Snapchat is the official cheaters platform.
All
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
That's it.
It is? Okay.
Well, but that's straight promo usually anyway too, because she obviously has some type of
Stuff that you want to
yeah,
put up there.
Exactly.
so premium.
Bro, and she cause she don't want to talk to you on Instagram. That's what she letting you know, right? She want to talk to you on Snap where the shit disappear. That's a red fucking flag.
I mean, but
yo.
don't Facebook and Instagram? I know Facebook got it where like they have like the disappear mode or some shit like that. Where like you can.
Nah, bro.
The
He,
vanish
yo,
mode.
he,
Yeah,
yo,
tell
he
me-
explained it right.
Tell me
They
more
do
about
have it.
this.
I think
No,
if
they
you
did-
go
they
all
did
the way
add
to the
that.
last shit and like swipe up, it goes into vanish mode and like it pretty much acts like fucking
Oh no,
Snapchat.
it's just on the chat itself.
Really?
Yeah, if
Really?
you just go on the chat and just, I think if you just
like this.
Yeah.
Just-
I think so.
If you go to the chat and like swipe up from the bottom, it goes into like
It'll
vanish
say
mode.
vanish mode.
all right, y'all put me on some shit.
I
Red
found out
flag,
because
red flag, red flag.
No,
I actually did
you
it by
see
an
how we
accident.
get put into the categories because of us being genuine
Accidents.
beings.
Accidents,
No.
right?
It be the
Really
people
true.
like us just scrolling that it'll
Exactly.
go
That's what I
up and
said.
we're like,
literally,
oh no.
like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I didn't mean to
Bro,
put
I
it in
got like
vanish
6
mode.
people on my Snapchat.
I was
Like
like,
2 of them are in the room right now.
I don't know. Like, I don't see that as a red flag. Like, you know what?
Yo, bro, come on. Come
You know-
on, man. You got to get in the game, bro.
You know what,
Yo,
bro?
Snapchat is like the epicenter of
Of cheating.
of
Yeah,
cheating.
no, absolutely.
The
100%.
the epicenter
Ground
of cheating.
zero.
Like,
Dang,
if
that
you're
sounds
gonna
bad.
cheat, yo, you're always gonna use Snapchat.
Yo, ground zero.
That's why I don't use
Ground
Snapchat,
zero
bro.
cheated.
Ground zero, bro.
I can't say for sure that's definitely a red flag. If I see Snapchat is busy, yeah, you got it. you're out. Goodbye.
Well, like
That's
his
it.
Snapchat's booming.
Yeah.
And there's a problem.
Nobody's like, and I even understand that from a girl's
legitimately get, like,
perspective
6
too.
views per snap. Like, nobody's on my snap.
Yeah, like
But like, not
30.
even like, I understand people are gonna
Poppin',
text you.
30.
Mr. Poppin'.
Alright.
Nah, but I understand people are gonna like text you and shit like here and there because obviously you're gonna post. Yeah,
Yeah.
regular. You have life. You have friends. But like
Right.
when it's like low key and it's like a lot, like where the niggas in his phone crazy. Nah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the only social media I really like be active on like that. Like that's the main one I
Oh,
post
you
pictures at. That's the main one like I
Oh, you
post
you
videos and
active,
shit like-
huh?
See,
Not
but
even
you're
like
like
that, though.
full. But you're an Aquarius, right?
Damn.
All right,
You're
all right,
full.
we're not-
You're full. No, because you're full friendly life. Like you're literally like the like when I say epitome, I mean like the source of like to me in my head,
Okay.
I just view it as like the source of friendship. Like boom.
It's an Aquarius.
Okay.
So we all said
Never
That's
really
why I
thought
feel
of
like
that.
for you, I would be like it. Like for you, I would say for your girlfriend, I'd be
Mhm.
like, nah, don't be mad because you're like a person that's not gonna use that ill intentionally. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like like I don't really. I feel like Facebook is for old people and Instagram is dying out. So like
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Snapchat is just more like it's quick.
It's-
My shit goes up there and it disappears. In
yo, it's a
24
quickie,
hours,
bro.
like-
It's a quickie. That's what cheating is all about. But we all said like a couple of our red flags, but we want to know like what are some red flags that
For females,
you get from
yeah.
guys? Because we want to get a female's perspective too,
Hmm.
and we don't want to hear none of that zodiac sign.
I
like
wasn't
we,
even gonna
we
say-
don't want like
If he's a
what-
Capricorn, red
he's a
flag.
nah, we don't wanna hear none of that.
I don't know how to word it. I don't know. I would just say like
I'll tell you what. If you can't think of some right now,
I don't have to say
actually-
one.
oh, go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Just like controlling, like being controlling, or like
Okay.
I don't want to use the word obsessiveness, but just any type of like just overpowering demeanor, like as if like treating me like I'm like a pet or like a like like just not a person.
Well,
Yo, y'all don't want an alpha and y'all don't want a beta. Like, yo, this shit is confusing as
they
fuck.
want a
Well,
neutral.
I
Like,
thought-
yo, if you give them too much attention, yo, they don't like it. If you give them
Nah, but
too
you get what I'm
little,
trying to say? Like
obsessive.
I do get.
We
what
want
I mean, yo, if he's
attention.
like showing up to your, if he's
We
showing
want
up to your house, like
attention.
looking through your screens, like, yeah, that's
like
obsessive.
we want attention. Like let's say like okay, let's say it's the regular casual couple, right?
Yeah.
They go into a spot and let me see if I can. I'm trying to figure out a quick way to condense this. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a problem. Something that would come up.
I mean, you listed a few that when you said that, if he's like constantly covering his phone or he's not like letting you
that's-
look through
Well,
his
that-
messages
that
or
goes,
something.
I think that goes for everybody. Yo.
Like, is that a red flag?
Honestly, that's not a red flag to me.
I think it depends on the way they're doing it. It's like I've seen people do it, and it be really like nothing, and I've
Yo,
seen people
if
do it, and it was actually something.
I think somebody like if somebody's phone rings and then they
Yeah.
like turn that shit quick, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Yo,
facts.
for me personally, like when I go out with my girl
Right.
or something, if I even with y'all, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't keep my phone on me, right? And you've asked me,
I've seen it, yeah.
why don't you ever keep your phone?
Oh.
Yo,
Right.
because me personally, right? I got to the point where I feel like I got too obsessed with my phone, and obviously I see that within a lot of people, right? So now when I go to like a restaurant with my girl or something like that, right? I put my phone down not because I'm trying to hide something, because I'm trying to give her my full undivided attention. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Because you get to that point where you're checking your phone every like it's like a high, right? You feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you checking your phone like every 40 seconds. Oh, did I get anything? Nope. Put it down. Next 2 minutes, did I get anything again? Nah, put it down, right? And like you can't really like bond with somebody or even have like a real conversation when you're like stopping every 30 seconds, right?
True.
To check your phone. So to me, the flipping on the phone isn't a red flag. But if they do some shit like that, if they get like a
Mhm.
buzz and they're like, oh shit, like hide this shit quick.
The
Or
moment,
if they
the, moment
answer
the
the
phone,
phone
like
call.
you take the phone, and they take the phone out the pocketbook or take it out their pocket and put it on the table upside down. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is shit upside down?
That's
like,
a red flag to you?
It's in my mind, it's like, what's going on here? Like,
Okay.
what? Like, why? What are you trying to hide? Because me, like, my phone is either in my pocket or if it's on a table, like, I just throw the shit on the table. Like, I don't really got
Okay.
nothing to hide. But I feel like if you intentionally, like, take it out and, like, flip the shit upside down, like,
No, because I feel like I be getting notifications like on my screen. So if I'm
Right.
talking to you, I'm gonna be kind of like looking at the shit, and then that's
I
why
don't
I
know.
put it down.
I don't know.
Yo, so I was on Facebook, right, and I seen all of these like red flags, and yo, most of the ones that the girls were posting were kind of stupid. But yo, I seen one where she said like if the guy doesn't pay on the first date, like if he's not paying, that's a red flag. And I was like, yo, how is that? Or if he asks to split the check, that's a red flag. Like is that
that?
like yo, is
Wow.
that considered a red flag?
To a
To
bum bitch.
To me, no. Me personally, I feel like I always, usually every date I tried to give a chance to give me a chance. If we ever made it to there, I would always ask them anyway, because I'm very like to for myself person. So I'm like, I usually pay for myself, so I'm good. If you really insist on paying for my meal, like great, like, you know. But usually that's how I kind of go with that. So
That's
I
not
don't feel
a-
like
that's
that's
not a
really.
red
So it's not a red flag.
So as
Yeah.
a scenario, like if you go out with a guy first date and you pay for your date, are you going back out for a second date with him?
If I paid for it,
If you paid for your meal and he paid
if
for
I had
his
interest
meal.
in him, yeah.
Okay, so
That's a different
she's not
approach.
basing like the second date off like the money then, right?
I know some women that be like,
No, a
absolutely
lot
no,
of women.
no
a
second
lot
date,
of women
yeah.
won't do it, yo.
Oh, straight off of like, yeah, like what the fuck? He just made me pay for my shit. I'm not
Yeah.
going to fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of paying for dates, you know what's a red flag for me, yo?
What?
So if I take you out on a first date, I'm always gonna pay. That's kind of like my rule. Cause I usually,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
yo, it's a red flag for me if she doesn't do the pump fake.
The pump fake, like
Yeah,
act like
yeah,
she's
you gotta
I
gonna
do the
need
pump
the
fake.
pump fake.
What's the pump fake?
act
Like, yo,
like
like
you're
she
gonna pay.
pretends she's gonna
Yeah,
pay.
Oh,
you
okay,
always
okay,
gotta
okay.
pretend.
Yo, you
always
got-
gotta
yo.
pretend.
Oh, if she
Yo.
doesn't even seem like she's
Yeah,
gonna
yo,
pay, yeah.
If I take you on a date, right, and the check gets dropped,
Unless you guys already talked about it beforehand.
bro, that's an
No,
awkward
no.
ass. I never, yo,
Nobody
I've
brings
never
that
done
up.
that shit, bro.
I usually always talk about it before I go.
What? No,
I say,
that's-
I always, every time, I always be like, so
Yo, who paying
are
for this
we?
shit?
No, I seriously always ask. I'll be like, just so we know, like, I don't want to make sure, I want to make sure we're on the same page. Like, are you going to be paying for both of our meals?
That's a real
or am I
upfront
going to be?
approach.
Yeah, I
Really.
always ask.
I've never been asked, but all right.
Yeah, I never been asked.
I've never
that.
been
asked.
I feel like I'll be
Yeah,
like
I'm
stuck for a
surprised.
second. Like,
I feel
Wow,
like,
really?
Yo, you know what? You know what? I've never been asked, but if you ask me that shit, I'm gonna probably take option B.
you giving me options?
I bet. We split this shit.
Then later on, I'm going to be mad at myself because I was too easy on
Yeah,
it.
you fucked it up.
I was
But
like,
yeah.
damn, I lowered my expectations.
If she
Nah,
don't
you do
yo,
the pump
If she
fake
don't do the
every
pump
time.
fake, yo,
Yeah.
that you
You
out.
know, I'm not to kind of like piggyback off of that. I think a big red flag for me is like when it's always for her, like it's me. Like, you know, she never look out. It's always like, what could you do for me? Kind of like the trend that's going on.
Yeah.
Like, what is my nigga gonna do for me? He got to buy me this. He got to buy me that. He got to take me here. He got to do
Ugh.
this for me. That's definitely
Bro, that's
a
not
big
really a
fucking red
I
flag.
think what you're describing is women.
Not all the time. Like,
nah,
yo,
nah. There's
Nah,
women
because,
out
yo,
there that
I-
got it.
I think like back, it was a few years ago. Matter of fact, like I was dating this girl and I used to pay for her like all the time. And she was actually, we went to the movies and she was like, yo, like I don't want you to pay for me all the time because it makes me feel like you're not like I'm not contributing to
She
the
said that to
relationship.
you?
Yo, to my face, like
How are y'all not married?
whole set of other
Okay.
reasons. But
Some other red flags.
Dang, I don't
yeah,
know.
some other red flags I should have fucking paid attention to early on. But nah, she was like, it made me feel like I'm not contributing to a relationship. Like I feel like a relationship is 50-50. And that right there, like, made me look at
Wait, when you paid or
in-
didn't pay?
when I was paying all the time.
Yeah.
She felt like it made her feel like she wasn't contributing to the relationship.
Okay.
And she
That's
feels
dope.
like a
That's
relationship
dope, though.
should have been 50-50. And like she has it sometimes and I have it sometimes. So ever since then, like it kind of changed my mindset. So if like a girl doesn't like have that same mindset, like, you know, you treat me the same way I treat you,
Right.
it's like a red flag for me. Even like if she posting shit on social media, like niggas like flossing on her and like spending mad shit on her, like that's a red flag for me.
I was gonna say because I feel like I have been in both kinds of relationships where, because I remember saying something like that to one of my exes, and I think that when I really said it to him, it was out of like Can you repeat the statement that you said? How did you say it?
But like made you feel like you weren't contributing to the relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I said that to him, it was because he would actually use little stuff against me. Like
Okay.
whenever I wouldn't like let's say I've been cooking all week.
Yeah.
All week. Did the dishes for 4 out of the 7 days.
Yeah.
And the dishes from the past 2 days, right? And it's on Sunday now,
Yeah.
right? Has been sitting in the sink. And you're mad as fuck because them dishes has been sitting there. Mind you, I've been cooking, slaying ass.
Right.
I made some bomb fucking chicken breasts.
Okay.
Okay. Some bacon wrap shrimp. Okay. Some
Then you remember
bomb
the meals
shit.
you was cooking this nigga and everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question though.
But
Did he ever like acknowledge the dishes before? Like, did he
I
ever
mean,
talk about it before? Like, did he ever
it's
bring
just,
it up?
like home in general was a partnership thing.
But
So
if-
it's like if
But
we're
if he's constantly bringing that shit up, you're not
Nah.
cleaning it.
no,
Yo,
but it's like, but don't you think that? Why would you even say that? Like, why would you try to
No,
make
I-
me feel like that though? If it's
I-
like, if I'm already here in the kitchen slaving to make sure that you eat, I could care less. Like, I could have something simple, but I'm really going all out because it's for you and I. So I'm gonna make it special. Why not appreciate that and just be like,
Let me give you a response to that. Like, yo, he might care more about the dishes than all the work that you just did. Like he's like, yo, he's just getting pissed off like all the time. Like this fucking.
Like, I
It's
don't
not
See, I
cleaning.
know.
Like, I don't
See,
care what
but
she, I don't care
the
what she
dishes.
making. I just don't
Yeah,
want the
I don't
dishes.
I don't care if she's sucking my dick while she's making it.
I don't, some
Like,
niggas don't like that
it is
though.
true though.
Yo, clean
That
the
is true.
dishes.
Yeah, some niggas don't like are
Don't-
like that where
don't
they
le-
don't
don't
want
let
like
the dishes-
any mess at
Now,
all. You know,
That's
Like,
me.
I'm not saying that's
That's
me.
how I am. That's how I am.
That's
Like,
not
no
how
mess.
I am. Like I will look past the dishes because I would see like all the hard work. But yo,
But
if
it's
I
not
keep
gonna be
saying
nothing
that
crazy.
shit,
Like it's not nothing crazy when I say dishes. It's just really like let's say
You guys have a
I use
dishwasher?
like. Well, shit. Let's say we had a dishwasher,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Let's say we had a dishwasher. The nigga wouldn't just take the dishes, clean them off, to put them in the dishwasher. It's just something light to help. You know what I'm saying, and not bring another problem to like
not a
Yo, but that's a
system,
red
yo.
flag for you. Like
That's-
Zoe
yeah.
keeps saying, right?
Teamwork.
Like, yo,
If
like,
I don't see teamwork, that's a red flag.
that could be a big red flag.
yo, I don't
mean, but
think
what
it's
about-
teamwork for you. I think like it's not getting the acknowledgement of the hard work that you just put in.
Kind of like assurance thrown away because it's like it's not like I don't ask for that. I feel like you should already have that without me having to ask for that. You know what I'm saying? Like and don't get me wrong, like I'm not gonna put that expectation on you heavy where like I'm gonna go into the relationship like the fuck you don't do this and this for me. Why do I need you? That's why I give you that time to create yourself. But if I see that while I'm trying to help you create yourself for the person that you want to be for us, if that's really what you want to be with me, and you can't achieve that, that's not gonna work.
All right, yeah. So you're looking for like long term gratification, not just like what's going on right now. Too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like, what about you? You said
Different
that you're
red
like
flags?
that. So, like, if the dishes are in the sink, like, is that a red flag for you, or is it like instantly like you're just like you don't give a fuck about like all the other shit that she did?
No, I wouldn't. Honestly, not. Like to me, that's not a red flag. That's just kind of more of an annoyance thing. Like that's
Yeah.
just like that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. That's just
Right.
preference, you feel me, of how I like my home. I think that goes more into like house rules and like house duties and like
Right.
you know what I'm saying, what you're supposed to do, what I'm supposed to do. So that's not
We-
really a red flag.
We gotta have a combo about housewives.
No, that's,
But yo,
that's a legitimate.
Actually, yo, well,
topic.
back to the restaurant thing. You know what? It's a big red flag to me when I'm out with somebody, yo,
What's up?
is how they talk to the waiters and waitresses.
Yes. Oh, their manners.
Yeah.
If I see you don't have no manners, oh my god, so disgusting. Okay, can I guys tell
Yeah.
you guys probably do it, but something like I hate it so much. Every time I see it, I'm like, ugh. And I know guys do it all the time. And every time I see any guy do it, even if it's somebody I like, I feel like,
What
please,
is
y'all know.
It's a red
They-
flag.
Man, if you tag me, relax.
Spit it out.
They spit on the ground.
Spit on the ground.
Spit on it. Yo,
Yes.
people still do that?
I know.
I spit. Everybody spit.
You
I
spit
don't,
on the
I don't
ground?
spit
But
on the
listen,
ground.
but-
I don't do that. I
Outside-
think
at the
that's
restaurant?
disgusting.
Listen.
No, at the nah. I thought you like.
Spit on
you talking
at
about,
the
like-
restaurant.
You're talking about at the restaurant or
No,
outside?
I'm talking about
Outside, just
like
come on.
outside, but on some like literally anywhere type
oh,
shit. Like
on the ground.
just-
Oh yeah, I do
Bro,
that.
if I gotta spit,
Like,
like,
we're
I'll go around
literally
the
mid
corner
walking,
behind
just
the
anywhere.
dumpster.
Just, I mean, you don't
Like
have
if
to
I'm
like.
like in the
No, I don't like spitting. Like I think that's disgusting too.
like
Like,
if
you
I'm
just
in the
spit on
grass or some shit like that,
I'd
and I
be
got
saying,
like.
Nah, I spit
Yeah.
if I'm walking.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
I've seen you do that.
I do it.
Like,
No, yo, I'm not. Yo, I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm not an exception.
Yeah, I'm not an excessive
Like, I'm a-
spitter
yo, I'm
either.
a-
but-
Maybe it was because
I'm
the
a
times that it
decent
happened,
spitter.
it almost hit me, and I was like,
I'm a decent spitter.
Yo,
a
Yo,
red flag forever.
right.
so if he spits one time, like what's excessive spitting?
just if he's careless about his surroundings, like his car. Oh my god, I've gone to a lot of people's cars, like they're the guy's car, and I get into it, and it's like, wow, what the fuck is going on here? Like if you can't kind of keep up, I know sometimes it gets hard. Like you could be a parent, you could have a job that you be at 12 hours a day, you could be sleeping in your car, but still try to keep your space at least
Yeah,
manageable.
decent.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's been cars that sitting like, what the fuck
Like, you
am
don't
I
even wanna
sitting
sit
in
down.
right now?
Yeah, was it
you know
like
what I'm
an
saying?
old
Like,
Honda Civic?
nah, like if the car is crazy, gots to go. Red flag. That's it.
dirty car.
Dirty car, red flag.
But
Yeah.
but the way people talk to like workers to me, that's a big red
Yes.
flag. You feel me? Yo, cause I feel like when you go on a date, right? That's not the real you, right? Like when
Right.
you go on a couple dates, right? Yo, that's your representative. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the best version of you. You feel me? So yo,
Depending on who's the partner.
so like if they're on their best version of themselves, right? Like they're putting on their front and they're talking to a waitress or waiter like shit. I know for a fact that once like the honeymoon phase is over, they're gonna disrespect me. You feel me?
You think so? Oh,
Hell
you're relating it to you.
Yeah, yo,
Okay.
cause I don't, hell yeah, yo, I feel like yo, anybody that disrespects like waiters and waitresses, like just for make a simple mistake, something,
Yeah.
like, eventually that's gonna come back to you. You feel me, yo? Cause they're the type of person that's gonna talk to people that they deem beneath them, right? Because usually, like, if you have a decent job, right, a waitress is not in your financial level, right? So they're financially beneath you, right? Yo, and I feel like that could carry on to like a relationship.
Yo, you about to get some hate comments for that statement. But go ahead.
I don't give a fuck.
They could put hashtag I'm a sensitive ass baby under it too.
Yo, but like, and I feel like eventually, right, they might see you as beneath them, like, right, just because that's how sometimes relationships work, right? Like sometimes there's like a exchange of balance and power, right? And maybe when they're on top, they might talk to you down now, right? They might get a raise at their job now, like they're making more than you. Like your girl might be making more than you, right? And she's like, yo, fuck you. Like she talks to you like your shit. And I feel like that's a clear warning off the bat when you're on the first couple of days. If they're disrespecting wait staff, bro, that's a big red flag.
So how do you like to be condoned? Sorry, like because you say because you could say that in the future you would imagine her like bashing you, or whatever, with that exchange of power. So would you not want that woman that would be like, you're fucking a douchebag, da da da, to like,
absolutely not.
No, but I'm saying like in a way where she was expressing your flaws to you, like where it was in a place where it was somebody that truly loves you, but like it was just expressive like that.
No, I'm all for you telling me like where you think I went wrong or what I could do to be better. But I think it's the way you present it, because like you could be coming from a place of loving and be speaking out of disrespect, and I'm not listening to the love. I'm listening to the disrespect.
There's criticism and then there's constructive criticism. Yo, if you want to break down my flaws, be my guest. You feel me? Like I'm not saying I've always been like that. There's been points in my life where like I was too immature to accept when I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was clearly pointed out to me. But I've gotten to the point where like, yo, if you talk to me respectfully, I'm going to respond respectfully. You feel me?
Right.
Yo, because a lot of people, right, might think, there's a couple people out there that think I'm a disrespectful kind of guy, right? And here's the thing, right? Watch how you speak to me. Like, I don't just come off like just going wild on people. You feel me? Like, like yo, when you talk to me in a certain way, and people like to play stupid when they talk to you crazy. You feel me? Cause like people always look at the reaction,
and I be hitting them with sarcasm
that made you react. You feel me? That's a big thing with me, right? Cause like yo, I be like I'm at this point in my life, I'm real chill, but I used to have a fucking mouth. Yeah, you feel me? Like I used to like I used to have arguments for fun. You feel me? Like so, just give me a reason. So yo, and people used to be like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with this dude? Like. You was you just yo, do you see what you just said to me? Like
they never notice what they do, but they always want to notice how you react to it.
See, but remember how you said that some people's red flags isn't other people's red flags?
Yeah, all the time.
Good lines, bro.
Like, you know, like I said, like your red flags may not be mine, like, but I think like we all have a common decency of how to react to somebody, especially like somebody in their workplace. Like you're going out to eat with somebody, like now you disrespecting them is embarrassing to me. Like they're gonna lump us both together as like the disrespectful table. Like it's not because of anything I did. Like based off of what
she's not just getting the spit. Y'all all getting the spit at the table. You know
exactly. Like nah, I don't want to be around for that. And
speaking of spitters, right?
I'm not that type of person where like I like that. Like maybe it's a red flag or not. Maybe it's a red flag, but I'm not the type of person that want to argue in public either. Like I feel like that kind of like toys with that. Like I don't want to. I feel like if we ever need like disagreements or anything, like that shit is done in private. Like if we're in public, like you speak to me respectfully, like I'm gonna speak to you respectfully. Or if I'm upset and we're in public, I just won't say nothing.
I got one. Oh, you probably gonna say it too. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because you just said it. Yo, a big red flag to me, yo, is women that can't wait to go home to argue.
Right.
Like yo, you got, like, you know, bro, I'm a quick a story, yo. Yeah. So I had gone to Made in America a couple years ago, right?
Right.
Dope ass concert in Philly. Shout out to Meek Mill. So me and Shorty's at the concert, having a good time, drinking, all this other shit. We end up getting this little dispute, right? That escalated very quickly. Right. I just told you, if you talk to me like you're crazy, I'm gonna talk back.
Yeah.
Yo, you're gonna get the crazy.
Yeah. Yo, so the concert ends, we get in the Uber. Shit mad quiet, right? Yo, she started going ham on me in front of this Uber driver, bro. Yeah. And she starts getting the nigga involved.
Right.
Oh, like, yo, you would disrespect the last nigga like this one over here? Like, asking
but that
bro,
for
I'm
me
like
is not
so
it, bro.
Embarrassed, bro. It's like, damn.
My thing is, like, it boils my skin because, like, I feel like regardless of what, like, aside from anything else, like, I feel like it's just the way we conduct each other. Like, that's a respect. Like, you disrespecting me in public shows, like, how much respect you have for me overall, you know? Like, I feel like I would never take it to a place where, like, I'm disrespecting you, calling outside of your name, or even arguing with you in public. Like I may pull you to
Not
the side.
publicly.
I may pull
Not-
you to the side and say what I gotta say to you, and then like if we're in privacy, like we say what we gotta say, and then we move on. Obviously, there's gonna be bad blood,
Yeah.
but it'll never be to the point where like somebody else could hear that shit.
Yo, like,
Right.
let's get home and then get the evil out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Let's,
exactly.
Yo, let's put face in front of people. You feel
And then
me?
it's like,
Yeah.
and a second point of that is niggas always gonna lose. Like,
yeah, you gonna
you
look
know,
crazy.
we're always like, if we be combative, it's gonna look like we're fucking controlling and we have no control. And
Sheesh,
like,
I don't know. Lately, I've been in the whole woman's taking a lot of L's lately.
For real?
really?
That's
so?
how I'm feeling.
How so?
Because I just feel like, I don't know, y'all.
Y'all be
it's
doing
it's
that
deeper
shit.
than that. No, but I really just feel like women are fucking up. Like I feel like our men, like there's so much wrong that I think that if we were
This
just
is a
more
green flag.
into
Right now, what you're saying
Acknowledging
is
it
a
right now.
green flag. Yo,
That is a green
dap it
flag.
up, bro. Dap it up. Dap it up.
But no, really, because I mean, to be real, right? You have like inconsistent moms, then you have then you have emotional moms, right? Or
Ooh.
emotional woman.
Right.
Then we have
Also
then
known
we have
as crazy.
feminist woman, you know, and then we have like, you know, just anything else. Then we have the men that are just lost, right, because they don't have their mother's love, and there's just levels of understanding that they need to be able to progress in relationships too with the woman. There's so much like just the woman, like divinity and her essence, like is so much needed today, especially, and I feel like
And
it's so not
I think
there.
that's
Like
what's being lost today. I think like, you know, women, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. I think like women are so pushing towards equality that they're pushing towards superiority.
Yeah,
as
I was
well.
about to.
I
And,
think
like,
I was
it's-
about to touch up on
And
that.
it's like it's getting to the point where like women are looking down on men, and they're also becoming men. Like they're acting like
Red
niggas, you know,
Fucking
like they
flag,
the
bro.
shit
Yeah.
that guys do. Like they want equality so much that they
you
almost
know what I
wanna
could
act
say
like
that I've
and
always
be
been
niggas.
wanting to say so bad. I think, and I'm sorry, like, and I'm totally for the LGBTQ plus community.
Right.
Anybody that's
Holy
of anything.
shit. What are you about to say?
No, because
She name
I really
dropped
want
them
them to.
instantly.
No,
Go
because
ahead.
really though,
she
like,
about to
I
get
don't
on the
want nobody
tees.
to like take offense, but I really feel like all of this, and I'm not talking about the people that are really for that and they're genuinely, you know who you are, great.
Right.
The people that are trending it, people that are using this stuff to make it a,
Yeah.
into this thing. Oh my god!
See,
bro.
I think-
I don't want to
See, back in the
Say
day.
it.
It's like
Yeah,
Now say it.
go ahead.
the people that, how can I say it,
I don't know.
are using it as a trend. They don't understand the damage that it takes on the world as a community, because those people are making decisions out of a place because they don't understand their true selves. Does that make sense? Like they don't even
No.
like they don't.
No, not at all. I'm completely
So,
lost.
so you're saying that trans women are not
no,
women?
like no, I'm not
And
saying
they don't
that. If they
understand
want to be that,
Where did you get that from?
no,
Yeah,
like
it's got
they
full
don't
left
have
field.
self acceptance.
Okay.
Acceptance is one of the biggest things that I think the human ego is searching for so badly, and I think that there's so many signs of that in this fucking planet every day. And I think that right there of trying to feel like we fit in somewhere has made so many people become things that they're really not, or become things that they think that they are, and that, you know what I'm saying, but that's really not truly.
I see where you're going.
You
with
know?
this.
So
I think like I kind of like to piggyback off of what you're saying. Like I don't even know if it's really acceptance. I feel like, you know, that's where it started off at, like women wanting to be accepted in the same places and for the same opportunities that men had, which I completely am for. Like I'm all for equal pay. I'm all for all of that
yeah,
stuff.
no, I'm for that too.
But I think the place where it's going right now, it's like I said, it's like it's getting to the place where, like, you know, it's equal for you unless there's, and I mean, as long as there's no negativity that comes along with it. Like, you know, like it's equal for you and everything that's positive, but once you get treated equally, like on a negative side of things, now it's a problem. And I think that that's where, you know, the world is going right now. I feel like, you know, women are pushing to a place where they're becoming more masculine and they're losing their femininity, and they're not really, you know, like I said, like we had a conversation on this before where like our black women more are less feminine. And it's like, I think it's more so women as a total are becoming less feminine, you know? And I think like they're wanting to be as equal as
like-
men, so they're becoming more fucking.
It's like
manly
losing
than
our
more men.
grace.
Right.
Like there's we have grace. There's like
Yeah.
this level of that we carry, that we're supposed to
Right.
have, that we are supposed to have for our men, for
No,
our.
absolutely.
And I'm
Yeah,
sorry
yeah.
to say it like that. This world is so
Now, that's
confusing.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
But really, like, and I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all. Like that shit be blowing my fucking mind with all these, like, and I'm sorry, but like the the pronoun shit and everything like that. Like, it's a lot to it, and I want to make sure I respect everybody. But damn, like, it's making it confusing for this world just for my kid. Like, I can't even describe how to describe these things to my child. You know what I'm saying? Because that's confusing as fuck. They're learning I am you. You know what I'm saying? Regular shit. Like,
Yo,
you
put
know,
them on Disney
she,
Channel, bro.
he, you know,
Right.
she.
Put them on
They-
Disney. They're gonna learn
How
everything.
are they gonna
Yeah.
learn that now? Like, it's so confusing. Like, or like if they are, they're not teaching it correctly, at least in
They're
school
not.
now, because they're not up to date. So what are we gonna do? Still keep pushing our kids off into generations of unknowns? Like,
They're
you know what I'm
actually
saying?
pushing pronouns out of the fucking textbooks now.
That's
They
what I'm
want-
saying.
yeah.
It's like you're by doing that, we're kind of like erasing a lot of shit too. Like, we're not giving like the proper.
We're not teaching our men how to be. We're not teaching our boys how to become men, and we're not teaching
But think
our women
about
how
even
to grow
our
up to be women.
history. Like, what does that say for history?
Right.
Rosa Parks, she's a woman. Like, Harriet Tubman, she's like, what are we gonna say? No, that was a.
Person.
They.
Person.
They.
I mean, hey,
That was a
okay,
human.
yeah, it's a person, but at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? Just take
But
the
it
aspect
takes away the
of it.
meaningfulness from it. You know, like a woman standing up and saying, like, making actual.
I don't know, man.
Making an actual change.
See, like going back to what you were talking about black women or women in general not being feminist. I don't think that they're not being feminist.
Feminine.
Feminine.
Or
Yeah.
feminine, my bad. I think they're not being submissive
Okay.
because they're getting in a place of
But
Where they want
I
equal-
think the two are similar.
nah. Yo, women like feminine. There's a lot of feminine women out there. Like, yo, you see it all over Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Like, women are
No,
showing their bodies. Like, they're
I don't
like
think
being
that's-
they're
I don't
they're
think
putting
to-
themselves
to
out
me,
there.
That's not feminine.
I think that is feminine or
Like sexy?
yeah, like being
That's
sexy. Like
sexy.
that's a feminine
But I
trait,
feel
right?
like a
Being
feminine
like
and
doing their
submissive-
nail- yo, doing
feminine
their
and
nails.
submissive or like.
All right.
Okay, you talking
But
about
that's my
looks.
definition.
He's talking about look.
Looks wise, like just from a looks wise. But I think that like one part that is ruining like the relationships is women are not understanding their roles in a relationship. They're trying to intertwine the two roles. Where like men, you
That's a
have
big
to
one,
have
yeah.
roles in a relationship in
So
order
that's
for it
a
to
red
work. Like
flag. That's a red flag too.
it could be a red flag if like she doesn't understand the roles.
Okay.
Like, yo, you have to be able to do some things, and she has to be able to do some other things, right? And then like you guys got to rely on each other.
I
Like,
feel
yo,
like-
you can't be out there doing everything because then what do you need the other person for, right?
Right.
Back in the day, like
See?
men used to have like certain roles and women had certain
That's why
roles.
relationships get difficult.
But once
they
you
don't-
establish like this
they don't have to
is
be.
this is part of my role right here, then you could like build on that role and perfect that role so you're pleasing your partner. Like that partner doesn't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta
relationships are
go
could
do
be
this, I gotta
difficult.
go do
Right.
that.
Because I think like they're not supposed to be conflicting or like you're arguing with each other, but I think difficult in the sense of like, you know, here are two people that, you know, were raised up to whatever age that they were at, and then they decide to join unity, whether that be just boyfriend girlfriend or whether that be marriage. I think like they're gonna be difficult because like you're trying to mesh two different personalities into like one household. I don't think that has to be like conflicting where we're butting heads all the time. But I think like, you know, the things that you may be okay with or the things that you may handle in a certain situation may not be the way how I receive it as like being acceptable. So we just have to, it has to be difficult in
That's
a sense
why-
of like working towards
Yeah.
getting past that.
That's why I said difficult as far as in the sense like of learning each other. That
Yeah.
really takes time. I think that we, especially as people, don't take enough time to learn each other
Right.
enough because we get into relationships that damage us and that make us think that we're not worth it and that, you know, like really ruin our fucking lives for fucking years because we're stuck over
Right.
X or something like that. You know, like,
Which kind
but-
of brings me to another topic. Like now that we're talking about red flags, like now you say we're not taking the time to learn each other. Like, are these red flags that we're throwing out there like, you know, end all be alls? Like at the moment they show it, we're done for?
right.
Or is it like,
I think some of them should be. I think you
Yeah.
as a person you should make a list of red flags to you that are non-negotiable.
okay.
Yeah.
And not even give the person an opportunity to correct it.
I was going
I
to
feel
say,
like
because
when
you
you-
could
I
always
think
say
when
that.
You should definitely give the person an opportunity.
Nah,
You don't think so?
No. Here's the thing, right?
Yo, you could like help people like fix their flaws like that you think are their flaws.
No, people have this common misconception that they can help people fix their flaws, right?
Correct.
But only one person can fix their own flaws, and that's
That-
themselves,
that-
right?
Yeah, but you
person,
could
yeah.
guide them.
And how does that work?
You give them the like if
Most-
somebody's willing to listen to you and like acknowledge the
think-
fact that they have like
I
certain
think that's
flaws that they
possible,
can work on.
You know?
They could work on it, like-
I think it's very rare, right?
Nah,
People-
absolutely very rare.
People don't change because they meet other people. People change because
If
they
they
want to change.
if they
You feel
meet
me?
the right person,
Yo, I think people like to think like we bypass a lot of red flags, right? To think you think about it, it's not that big of a deal now, right?
I
They'll
can make
probably
them change,
right?
Yeah.
Yo, and that's why most people are in miserable relationships because they saw red flags in the beginning of the relationship, right? They saw them disrespecting
look
that
past
wait
them,
staff.
yep.
They saw her at 1,001 followers on Instagram, and they're like, "Yo,
all his red flags."
I'm just saying, you see all this shit early on, right? But most people don't think long term when they meet someone, right?
Right.
So when you bypass these red flags, right? Yo, because most people don't quit relationships that easily, right?
Mm.
If you think about a lot of people that are in current relationships right now, right? Just think about all your friends, family, parents, uncles, right? You might know a handful that hate the relationship they're in, right? But they're too deep in, right?
Right.
And I bet you there was a bunch of red flags at the beginning of that relationship that they bypassed, that they thought they could help that person change, and they couldn't because that person
most of the stuff that they're
never wanted
arguing
to
about.
change
Yo,
to
then
begin
they
with.
get too deep
Most
in
of
the
the stuff that they're
juice, and
arguing
then
about
they
are the
can't get
stuff
out.
that like they
And
saw
all of a sudden
early
you're
on.
paying child
What?
support.
They'll say, like you said, most of the stuff that they are arguing about are probably things that they noticed early on, and that
That's what
it's
I'm
just
saying.
boiling down.
Bro, like me,
Yo, but we all doing it though.
See,
We all taking them red
me,
flags.
me personally, yo, I've never changed because of anybody I've ever met. I've
Really?
changed because I grew and I wanted to change.
I've had women that guided me. You
I was
know,
gonna
like,
say,
Yeah.
that helped me grow and like were able to say, you know, like this is a problem, and then it made me really sit back and be like, okay, like I really noticed that it being an issue, but maybe
yeah,
it is, and I've actually tried to work on some of that stuff, you know.
okay.
You know what's
See?
another red flag to me?
And so,
When a woman doesn't have a car.
why is that a red flag?
That's
I feel
yo.
like,
At what age?
what?
At what age?
Look, if you're over 20 and you don't have a car,
20?
big red flag.
Age.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd say
Why?
25.
Why is that a red
What?
flag?
25.
Why is that a red
What?
flag?
Because eventually, she's fucking somebody for a ride.
That's out
That's
of control.
so. All right,
That's out
man.
of fucking
Tell
control.
I don't know
bro.
about that
No,
one.
Yo,
She
she's
might
not-
be taking Uber,
Yo,
bro.
she's
That's
only gonna be paying, she's only gonna
that's
pay for so
never-
many Ubers, yo. She's
That's-
only gonna pay for so many
Yo,
Ubers.
to me, it just telling me that she don't got her shit together.
Bro, she gonna trust me. That's what I'm talking about, right? A chick not having a car is a big red flag. I'm gonna tell you right? That red flag, right, is gonna make her bypass other men's red flags because they have a car. Right? So she's gonna be looking at she might look at 3 dudes,
Yes
right?
or no?
That's a
You
stretch.
can't necessarily say that because at the same time, you have to give it to the woman to have her own perception of the situation. Like you have a woman that can go within those red flags, see them and knock them out the way and and then you have a woman that's gonna go through those red flags and fail.
Getting a car in this country is like the easiest thing you could possibly do. Like you go to other countries, like their dream is to have a car, bro.
It's a red flag.
They work their entire lives to own a car. You could buy like a $2,000 car down the street,
bro.
What?
You think it's really, really, really easy?
You could buy a $1,500 car just to get by.
I think it's not
easily.
It's not a heavy red flag. It's a red flag though.
Really?
It's a red flag. It shows like your level of maturity.
It does.
It shows like your level of pursuing like things like right.
Mhm.
Yo, I'm gonna say
By what age you said?
What age?
He said 20. I said 25.
Yeah, maybe my age could.
It's a little young.
It's
She
negotiable.
might be in college.
It's negotiable, right?
She might be doing
All I'm
something.
saying
What
is
if she was going through some shit and what if her car got impounded or something?
How many
You gotta
years
pay them
gonna go
bills.
through shit for?
Yeah, so what if she gotta pay all them bills?
All right,
She doing it by herself.
let me
She
tell
not fucking a man to pay her bills.
The reason she can't pay them bills is because she got like a brand new 2021 BMW that she can't afford
thought was gonna
while
be
she
great,
working at
and
McDonald's.
something randomly happened to it, and all of a sudden she gotta pay mad bread for it.
Nah.
It's called a life unexpectancy. It happens all the time.
You gotta have a sick check out Dave Ramsey.
Right there. Those excuses.
Red
flags.
A big red flag for me is financial instability.
That's a big one.
That is a big one for me because I've gone through that whole phase of like being financially unstable, and I was like 13. That was the last time I was financially unstable.
That's the last time.
And I'm an immigrant, bro. I wasn't even born here.
Okay.
So like, if you were born here, like, you have no excuse. I don't want to hear nothing.
Wow. I don't know. Maybe you gotta put.
Does anybody here doesn't have a car?
I'm gonna say,
I feel like everybody here has a car, though, right?
If you live in New York,
You have a car?
No, I don't.
You don't have
Red
a car?
flag.
I did have one, and it got towed.
I didn't know.
What?
It got towed.
And you just said
She
fuck it.
just fucking
No, but I had to get the money to get it out.
Did it get towed because you got into a car accident? That's the only time your car should be towed.
It was in
Not if you
it's
parked
in
it
a
right.
lot that I needed. I've been waiting for the sticker for my lot, and they haven't. The office hasn't
So
given
you
me
do
a
got a
sticker
car.
yet.
You just got towed. All right.
All right.
You own a car.
Yeah, but I have to like fix it up till like minute really. So
but you had a car though.
Yeah.
I think it's a red flag for me, man.
They be-
I think I could suffer through without my chick having a car.
No car rides.
Yo,
I think I'll try to.
You bypass it for you, bro.
You know, I think the thing is like, I hope you get your car. I hope you get your license and shit. Like, we'll go off for driving lessons and whatnot. Like,
yo, all I'm saying is like, yo, here's what I'm saying, right? You said people could change, right?
I think people could. I said people could help somebody else change.
Yeah, they can help you, right?
You could have an influence on somebody.
Say
You may not see
Influence,
it.
yeah.
If
you could have an
Say you
influence.
date someone, right, that has a car. That right there should be like all the influence you need, right? Like you
If
should
they
be,
got a car?
I think having a car is like give you more accessibility. Like,
bro,
shit.
having a car is not even like a question.
You should be happy. Your
Okay.
girl.
That's not even a
I think
question.
you
I
should be
think the
happy your
real
girl don't
thing
have
is-
a car.
What?
Nigga. She's not accessible.
Like,
She's
you
not
take
that
a-
mobile.
Okay,
Yo,
I've never even taken the bus.
Hold on. You see what he's saying right there? That's a red flag right there because he's controlling.
What you say?
He's using a woman not having a car as control over her because now she has to wait on him. Red flag. Flag on the play.
I didn't say I was controlling. I said she
Nah,
wants
but that's
mobile,
what you were
nigga.
heading at. Oh, you know what? You know what's another red flag to me, yo? It's a 2-part one, right?
Okay.
Any woman that has a lot of male friends. If a woman has no
That's
female friends, yo, big ass red flag. If she has, they're all my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That's Betsy right there. Oh, that's my cousin.
You're right.
Word.
I've seen some situations.
That's a red flag, bro. Any woman
That's
that
a
has
big red
mad
flag.
male friends, big red flag. I'm not, yo. To me, Yo,
And me personally-
I've been in that situation. Like, yo, I was
Yeah.
same thing. I was dating this girl, right? She had yo. First thing she told me, I got mad male friends. Obviously, we're just dating. I'm just trying to fuck. I don't give a fuck what you tell me, right? You could tell me you had a toe growing out your ass. Like, I don't give a shit, right? Try to hit it.
Right.
Yo, me and her get
not in her ass though. I'll tell you that much.
I'm not fucking her in the
She
ass.
got
anyway.
Fucking her and
She
see
got
the
a
toe
fucking-
moving like this.
Yeah, hammer.
That shit waving that shit.
Little,
Nah,
Come here, nigga.
bro, those are
Who got a foot fetish up here?
bro. Nah, she got a toner.
what's good? It's a mild
Whatever.
fetish. Nah, yo, but here's why it's yo, because before it wasn't a red flag to me, right? But same thing, dating a shorty, didn't think nothing of it. We got serious, started meeting all her friends, and there was that one dude in the group. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? You could always tell the one guy that like your girl, right?
Mm.
Yo, she don't believe me. Next thing I know, the nigga starts seeing that we start getting serious.
Right.
So when he started noticing that like we got serious, right? Homeboy get drunk one night,
Confesses
his love to her,
confesses
right? And
love
I'm like,
to
yo, red fucking flag.
But I feel
Told
like
you
these
about
girls,
this.
they be knowing the shit, but they trying to act fucking oblivious to it. Yo, I feel like
when you got male friends, do you know which ones like you?
No, you know what I could say? Okay, like there has been a few that I really did not have no idea that they like me. Like I was just like,
It caught you off
I
guard?
never gave you no type of sign. I never even nothing. Like we never did nothing together. Nothing. And then I have other guy friends that they're just obviously like they're just the opposite. So they're completely persistent. You know, like they obviously make it known that they want to fuck with me, etc. But
I
I
think
mean,
I don't know. I feel like women be knowing, but they just try to look past it most of the time. Like I think the way,
I have tried to be friends with somebody who made it known that they wanted to be with me, and I was like, nah, but we could be friends.
Right.
But it doesn't. Usually, it really doesn't work.
tell you
Yeah,
what, if a guy's your friend, he's trying to fuck.
Yo, if
Bottom line.
exactly.
Right.
Yo, that's
That's what I'm saying. If they're trying to fuck, it's hard to even be their friend. That's what I'm saying. And I've actually tried to do that. Like I've tried to set that aside and be like, listen, okay, could we just not and just
No, but I'm
because-
saying like bare minimum. Like if I don't think there are too many platonic friendships anymore where like a nigga does not want parts of
Oh
it.
yeah,
Like, I
Yo,
think like most of the time like they want.
sad.
they
I want that.
something.
if
Like-
I want some platonic friendships with males, but it's really rare.
You better be getting on some platonic head.
That's not platonic.
You better be
said
getting
what?
on some platonic head.
That is not exactly that. It's not platonic.
Yo, one of the reasons it's a red flag for me is because like in any vulnerable situation that you're in, 9 out of 10 times, most of them will
Those
fuck.
are your stats.
9 out of 10 times, they will, like if you give them an opportunity, they'll fuck. Like
Oh,
even
yeah.
like the ones that you don't even know,
Yeah.
they'll fuck. That's why it's a red flag for me.
Okay. But yo, to tie it off to the friends thing, it's a red flag to me when a woman has a lot of male friends. And it's also a big red flag to me when a woman says, or even it could be a man, right? This could be vice versa, right?
Mhm.
When somebody tells me they have no friends because everybody they know is fake or
Fake,
some
you're right.
bullshit.
So you're the only real person you
Yeah.
know.
That's a big red flag to me. Yo, even as a friend, right? If I'm meeting somebody new and they tell me, yo, I don't got no friends, I already know right off the bat, like, you're the problem. And you're not
Yeah.
even self-aware enough to know that you're the problem.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like I think it's really impossible to not have friends. You feel me? Like yo,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a couple friends, right? Like, so when you're at the point in your life when you have 0 friends, like nobody that you could call to go out to the bar with or something like that, you are the problem, and you are not taking accountability for it.
Yeah.
They try to blame the world for them
Yeah.
being a problem. You said you had a point though. What was it?
Oh, I was gonna say probably another red flag is every time I hear a guy say to me, "Oh,
Yeah, she can't even get it out.
Yeah, she can't get it out.
no," because it's usually because it pertains to something after seeing a post of me like dancing or something, and they'll be like, and I'll be like, "Oh, are you gonna subscribe to this or whatever?" Just promote my thing, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, don't you got money for, don't you make money already? Like, don't you like why you need my money? Like, what? Like just for regularly promoting stuff and like just trying to like business network shit like that,
Okay.
like that, and they just like shut that shit down. They're just
And
like,
they're just not supporting you?
but like in the way that they say it, like, don't you make money? Like you know what I'm saying? Like very like
Why is that a red flag?
because it's like it's for one, if you're not gonna if you don't fuck with my business, right? Let's
Right.
say if you don't want to buy my business because it's not something of interest,
Yeah.
at least tell me some type of way that you support it instead of being like, don't you make money? Like he could have said something like, oh, that's a pretty dope
Oh,
video.
so this personally happened. Like
Yeah.
you said he, so
Yeah.
you're referencing somebody specifically.
Mhm. Yeah.
I guess it could be a red flag. Like I don't know. I think
Like your demeanor
overall-
about my business.
I
Like
think as a friendship, like if you're just not supportive of like your friends anything, like I don't like even most of the time, like most of my friends, like I don't fuck with like I may not fuck with entirely like what they're doing, but I'll support. Like
Yeah.
just off the fact like like it doesn't cost me anything, or even if it costs me something, like
right.
I'll pay.
Yeah,
$10
friends
or
that don't
some shit.
support, red flag.
That's a good point. That's a really good one, yo. Friends
Yeah.
that don't support, bigger flag. Y'all get
That's not really my
It
friends.
depends on what you're supporting, yo. Because you had us talking about supporting your OnlyFans page while you're jerking off eating. Like nobody's supporting that shit.
He actually remember that.
I know. I
He
forgot.
might be
about
looking.
it.
He might be on the lookout for it.
I forgot about it. I forgot about this shit.
Yo, he told us that we're not gonna we're not good friends because we're not.
Yo,
supporting him with that.
when he
Like that
started,
was crazy.
When
You might see A1DasauceGod donated for $10.
Yo, when he started this conversation, I was like, "What the fuck's he talking about?" I was just, like,
Bro, yo, your level of support is like a little too high, bro.
all right.
You know, a red flag is for
I need supportive friends in my life.
when women say they don't give head.
Oh.
That is a red flag.
I think actually, I'm gonna say this. I think in the women's defense, right? I feel like men that say they don't give head should be a big red flag.
I was
to
that
women.
nigga. I was definitely.
You was a walking red flag. bro.
Yo, is that a
I
red-
was
is that a
nigga
red
at one
flag?
point.
Men that say they can't give head.
They
That-
don't give head.
Yeah, they don't give head.
Say that they don't give head.
The ones that don't eat the punani.
Yeah, no. Usually those are, honestly, personally, every time I've ever ran into a man that said something like that to me, it was always just obviously they really wanted to fuck me and there was nothing else. Like that's it. Like just straight hit it and quit it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. too.
Yeah.
Like they letting you know, like they're really.
that's
not,
a hit it and quit it nigga.
Okay. That
Mhm.
so if a man says he doesn't eat pussy,
Yes.
that's just a hit.
He just wants to hit it and quit it.
Okay.
But yo, would you want to be with a nigga that eats you out like the first night? Like the first night. That means that whenever he goes out with a girl, like he's eating everything on his path.
Me personally, I really don't like doing stuff like the first time I meet
Or
somebody.
the first time you fuck.
The second
Right.
night.
I think that.
They're-
what-
Wait, when we fuck, do I want him to eat
The
my
first
pussy?
time. What?
Yeah,
When-
I think I could answer this for her. I think
Wait,
so.
but I'm saying-
Is that-
I think she
I'm
would
gonna take
want
a
to.
wild guess here, man.
Wait, I'm saying if he didn't have experience, like
No,
Nah,
like,
nah,
let's
he's
say-
just not like
he's-
yo. Some guys are just not gonna eat everybody out like the first time they fuck. Like they want to like get to know you. Like yo, you sucked the first dick. Well, most women
Oh,
suck
okay,
dick
I
the
get what
first
you're
night.
I'll tell you what.
I
The
get what
first
you're
time I'm
saying, I get
fucking a
what you're
girl,
saying.
I need my head. I need some head. Like there can't be no way.
Right, but are you eating her out the first night? Like you just
okay, I
You
get
just-
what you're saying.
you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
yo, would you want him to do that?
I
on the
have
first
had
night?
an
Like,
awkward situation
you
one
kissing
time
him?
when a guy didn't really feel like eating my pussy.
Yeah.
Like before we was gonna have sex, but I mean, he still did it. It was
You
just
know
kind of
I
whack,
would
but
say it
it's just
depends
like
on the vibe.
I really
like,
just that's what I'm
it'll
saying.
depend
Depends on the pussy vibe.
No, it
I
depends on the
really
vibe,
strongly
like-
think no, but I really think if he
Me and
says
the
that,
pussy really vibing.
yo,
right
he
now.
takes a whiff at it first.
I really
Yeah.
think if he
Nah,
says
nah,
that
nah,
he's
no.
truly
Time
inexperienced
out.
or he
Time
just
out.
want to hit
That
it and
is
quit
a
it.
Must.
What?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
ever
yeah.
dive into no pussy without taking a whiff.
Oh
Right.
Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta do one of these, bro. You gotta like sprinkle your fingers, just be like.
Now it depends on like how nasty I want to
Nah,
get
nah,
at
you
that time. Then yeah,
Put it in
like-
her mouth.
But I think that's a red.
If she eats,
I'll
yo,
put
she
you on-
eats
I'll
it.
put you onto that.
Yeah, yo, if she eats it. Then
Yo, I'm gonna put you on some game right now, right? Nah, for real. Because I changed my nigga's life when I told him this shit. I discovered this at an early young age, right?
I'm just gonna stop you right there and let you know that a lot of girls fake that their pussy tastes great. So
Yeah, no shit. But what I'm saying is, right, yo, don't ever eat no pussy if the girl's not willing to taste herself. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yo, anytime you about to
Definitely.
fuck with a chick, right, and she wants you to go down on her, right? Finger that shit first. I'm talking about get in there, like touch the fucking cervix, get really in the back of that shit. You feel me? And then shove it down her fucking throat.
You know the
like
wild
an
thing
animal.
is, you could kind of get like
Yo, and if she,
you can kind of get a sample of it too. Like if
Yeah.
you kiss her, you can kind of get a sample of like
Yo,
what the
this nigga's
pussy gonna taste
wild.
like.
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
Yeah,
The
like
kiss
an
sample.
animal.
Yo, when you put it in her face and she
Yo.
ducks that shit, bet, bitch. You ain't if you ain't tasting your pussy, neither am I. Bro,
Yeah.
fuck out of
Yo,
here.
make that bitch gag.
Yeah, gagging her pussy. Yo, and if she, cause a real bitch, she gonna taste herself.
Mhm.
And when she do that shit, you know, fuck it. Like you about to be scrumptious.
See, but that's
You about to like.
like I
Yo.
said, you can get like
Nah,
a
I
little
agree with
sample
that.
off her
Yeah.
lips and see like
Yo,
how
she
the pussy
definitely
tastes
said
too.
that they be faking it though.
Nah, but I'm saying
Coming
'cause
from a woman?
'cause chicks ain't dumb. They know when they pussies stink. You feel me? So if you finger a bitch and she know her pussy stink, she not gonna take that shit to the head.
Well, I'll say some because there has been like 2 dirty bitches ever in my life that they really I've like smell crazy. You stand around them and they really don't think that they smell or nothing like that. Like
Yeah.
they
You
really
just be
You become
they just
nose
a
blind.
pussy smell.
they just stink.
They just
No,
around
they
smelling
they're
pussy?
they just their hygiene bad.
Oh, like, off the. They got clothes on. You can smell the pussy.
yes.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, pussy
That's
clothes.
insane.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not that.
Nah.
Yeah, the reason why I say that the head is a red flag because like I said, like I like sex. I don't think it's just like fucking is like all right, but I feel like
No,
it's gotta
no
be like
foreplay, red flag.
it gotta be like a
That's big.
it gotta be an enjoyable experience for me. So if you're not giving me head, then we're just fucking, and it's like to
You know-
me, like it's
you know
like,
Speaking
Yeah, I'm
of-
not interested in just
Speaking
fucking.
of foreplay, you know what is a red flag to me when it comes to foreplay? Is like, yo, when you're making out with a chick and you're about to get into it and she doesn't touch your dick. Like if you have to guide her to
Yeah.
touch your dick.
Oh,
I'm saying, yo, you ever grab a bitch hand like, yo, what the
She
fuck?
could be
Grab my
shy.
shit. Hey, grab my dick.
She's probably shy.
What?
She's shy.
She's probably shy.
you're no fucking shy.
Bro,
If-
I can see
I mean,
that.
I'm
I can see
I'm
that.
saying 30% of it could be that she's shy. The other 70% is that I'm gonna give
She's
you the options.
inexperienced.
30% is that she's shy. Another 30% is that she's inexperienced, and the other 40% is she wants you to take dominance.
Okay. All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
you made some
But
points.
that's a
you made
weird
some points.
it's a weird space because in today's world when we take dominance, it could be like I don't know if this is actually like
I know.
what she wants,
That's
you
why
know?
I know
Like,
it. It
it's
sounds
borderline
it's hard.
rapey. Like what if she
Nah,
don't want
not
this
in the
shit?
bedroom.
It's
bro.
weird because we like a lot of.
Nah. Yo, he's actually
I've
got
never
a-
experienced
Yo, he
that.
got a good point. Yo, because
If you
I-
take
I've
leading,
actually-
I'm
I've
a
actually-
fucking monster in the
Yo,
bedroom,
yo,
bro. I'm taking full dominance for the first 30 minutes. So let her know.
you don't even take your boxers off. What the fuck you talking about?
I do now.
Oh, you do that? Oh, my boy is being Gin up in here, though.
Nah,
You
bro.
gonna leave your-
Nah, my bad.
I'm weak.
Got his ass out.
ass out, cheeks to the sun.
Word.
He said,
that was
"This
my
time I'm
younger
fucking
days.
with
I
no
used to keep a
clothes."
boxer.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Did you take your
Alright,
socks
Bro,
off
this
too?
gonna happen.
I feel like you're growing up
Nah,
so
just in
fast
case
in
I
front
gotta
of me,
leave
man.
for keep my shoes on. I get naked, but I don't take my shoes
Oh,
off.
fuck. Fucking with shoes on?
He used to tell me, yo, he
Red
wouldn't let,
flag.
he wouldn't let nobody like see his ass. Yo, he would turn around, like, yo, he walking with his ass to the wall.
Yo, that's how straight I am, bro. I don't want nobody looking at my ass.
Not even.
Nah,
I don't want no ideas.
Yo,
Watch your eyes.
Yo, he want his
He
girl.
said no
that's-
ideas.
Yo, he's super straight. His girl can't even look at his ass.
100%.
Nigga, you a 110, bro.
110, bro. Call it what you want.
He
Bro,
said-
that's funny as fuck.
He said his girl.
Yo,
can't
one
even
time a
look
girl smacked my ass. I was like, yo,
Well,
trying to
fuck.
throw hands right now? Like, you what are you, a T? Fuck with
Oh.
that.
Nah, well, what was the red flag though? What was it that you were saying?
About what?
What was the last point that you had made?
I don't even know.
at-
Oh, I think it was
Oh,
about the head shit.
foreplay.
The head shit.
No
Yeah,
foreplay.
yeah, no, that was it. Like, yo,
Oh,
that's a
okay,
red
okay.
flag. Like, yo, if I'm doing, like, if we're getting into it, and it's like that's a light red flag to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
That to me shows me that you're not really trying to please me. You're just more focused on yourself getting pleased. You feel me? Because I feel like, yo, if I'm making out with you, right, I'm sucking the titties, I'm DJing the clit, like I'm really getting in there to please you.
Oh,
Sucking
that's where I
toes.
was going with it. It was
Yeah.
the rape
Nigga
thing.
suck toes.
It was the
Oh,
rape
yeah.
thing.
That's some other shit.
But I mean, it's a real thing though. Like
Yeah.
because the fact that like I don't know in today's world like you can't really be too sure. And I feel like when a woman grabs your shit, that's how you know it's like it's official.
that's official.
I've been in a
That's
situation
a green
before.
flag. Yo, that's a
Yeah.
bit. Actually, I'm gonna say that. The opposite of that, right, is a green flag. Is a woman that is confident in the bedroom.
Yeah.
That does grab your dick while y'all making out and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Like that's a big green flag to me. That's a big turn on. You feel me?
That is
Yeah.
a turn on, yeah.
Yeah, crazy thing. I've been in
Definitely.
a situation where like I was kissing a girl, like we were actually going full force. I'm thinking like in my mind, I'm about to fuck this
Yeah.
chick, She instantly stops me and was like, "I don't want to have sex with you the first day." I was like, "Whoa, like, damn, I was not expecting that shit."
just
Like,
abrupt.
literally just hopped off of me. I
No,
literally felt like I was
that was-
fucking.
that was a red flag on your part. You should have been like did things go left from there?
Nigga, nothing. Like everything was leading up to like this is where things are about to go, and then
Okay.
instantly just out of nowhere, like
Did you
just
ever hit
hopped
it?
up. Yeah, later. He was
Oh,
like, I
okay.
didn't want to fuck on the first day. I'm like, damn.
Oh, yo,
like,
but
I
that's
definitely
yo,
felt like
yo,
like
that's the you know what, women have this rule in their head, right? That they
Yeah.
fuck on the first date, they're hoes. So what they like to do is they like to get you to almost to the
That's
finish
the world's
line
rule now.
and then stop you, right?
All right.
But the thing is, like, they're doing it with the intention of fucking
It's not
you
even
on
a
the
rule. It's a
second date.
contradiction.
It's just
No,
stupidity.
but the way
It's
it made
pure
me feel,
stupidity.
it made me feel like I was definitely like raping this chick. Like for the way she hopped up, it was like, whoa, like what the fuck? Like I felt like I did something wrong, but I'm like, hold on, like I think it's time for me to get the fuck out of here. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
leaving. But I don't know. I think like when she takes lead, it kind of gives me like that. All right, like I'm down just as much as you're down.
Yeah, she's not gonna be on some rape shit. It's not gonna be getting weird, like you said. Like, yo, for me personally, like I personally like that aggressive nature that women put. Like, yeah, it just lets you know that like they
She's
want
into
you.
you. She's
Yeah,
into
she
you.
wants you like
Yeah.
100%. Like, there's no ambiguity in this.
Dang, but see, I don't know. I feel like I could say that comes out when you've absolutely completed. How can I say it?
The checklist.
I was gonna say like
Got you comfortable?
fulfilling your woman's like femininity, if that makes sense. Like when she gets to her
I get what you're
complete
saying.
submissiveness,
Okay.
she's that much into you that she's gonna be completely like that on go 24/7 every time she sees you. But
I mean,
It
I
takes
said
a
that's
lot
a
to get
turn on.
through.
I ain't say like it
Mhm.
work, like it happens all the time.
no, yeah,
Like,
I'm just saying in general.
usually women are a little like timid or
Mhm.
yeah, they let you like take the lead a little bit, and then you see how far you could get.
Right.
most women, we like a little dominance.
Why is it that women
Yeah.
don't
Oh, yeah.
want to fuck on the first date? Besides the whole stereotype shit.
I was gonna say, really, I just think that's just it, just the
It's a
stereo
stereotype.
thing.
And you
The
guys take
stereotype
that and run
thing,
with
but
it.
also, I mean, me personally, I think I told you guys a little bit too last time. Me, I'm just like spiritual head, so I feel like I don't think it's of moral respect to myself to fuck a man that I know absolutely nothing about,
Okay.
really.
Y'all
For
be
a
doing it a lot though.
temporary mental pleasure,
Right.
just to go, like right back to my alignment,
Right.
how can I say it? Like messed up because now that I entered this other person into my serenity
Space?
in my
Okay.
space, now they have the power to alter, my alignment, if that makes sense.
Your
Like,
chi?
yeah, like my
No, I get
my
what you're saying.
chi, like
You know what's a red flag to me, yo? This bullshit.
it's real. Like no,
bullshit
but
you just fed us.
long story short,
You never
I just
fucked a
don't
nigga
want
on the
to. I'm
first
not.
night? You never fuck-
I'm really not gonna have sex with like. I really feel like there's spiritual ties that you have with people that they
Spiritual this dick. That's what like
This nigga is
like,
out of. He gotta
no.
be stopped.
He gotta be stopped.
Bro, I feel like, yo,
and that's why he probably has 1,000,000,001 demons in his closet.
1,000,000,002. Yo, but it's like y'all all say this shit, but like
No, but really though, no, but not only that, but it's gross. Like, think about this, right? If we seriously had sex with every person that we went on a first date with,
No, that you find attractive. Not everybody.
The ones that
But-
you want to fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna fuck someone you don't want to fuck.
okay, but think about
That's some
this.
crazy shit.
Okay, so
You
let's
just fucked them
so
for no
let's-
reason.
So let's say there's 100 dates then, and out of that, let's take out the average of the people that we didn't
20.
want to fuck, right?
20.
So 20. So there's
20
still
niggas left.
80 about
No.
like what?
Have
20
you-
niggas left that you wanted to fuck.
Okay, let's say that's the opposite. 20 niggas left that you really want to fuck.
Yeah, all right. Yo, first of
And
all,
then,
like,
weed
then
out
it would
of-
have
I
to
don't. I'm not sure I follow this, but I feel like if a woman gives a guy like the light of day for a first date, she wants to fuck him. Like, yo, she picked him out.
yeah.
She wants to fuck
That's
that
why I
dude.
said I was gonna
She's
take
not
out-
necessarily gonna fuck him.
Mhm.
But she
But go
wanted
ahead.
to fuck him.
She wanted to fuck him. Like, if
That's
the
how-
situation's right.
That's how I'm saying I was gonna take out the people that women date that actually that they don't have any intention of fucking, because
Mhm.
there is women that do go on dates and know that they have no interest in that guy because they're trying to get that money
Finesse 'em.
or yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
But I feel like women
Right.
know, like, what they really, the nigga that they really go for. Like, I feel like out of the 20, she has that one that she really
but
wants.
sometimes
Yeah.
people surprise you too though.
Bro,
I don't know.
You could meet somebody
you
and be
have-
like-
you have your number one draft pick, yo.
Yeah.
You have the draft pick in mind, yo. And I feel like y'all just reserve yourselves because y'all don't want to look a certain way to your friends. Y'all don't want to
The nigga to look at you a
yo,
certain
these
way
like
either,
bullshit
like-
moral battles y'all have, but y'all don't even believe it. That's
Yo,
like,
the crazy thing
Nah,
is,
I can say me personally, I'm really for my shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all right. Here's how women's full of shit, right?
Mhm.
They won't fuck a nigga on the first night in their hometown that they probably seen their whole life, right? Bro, they fly to Cali and fuck
Nah.
the nigga they met that day.
That shit be crazy. I'm not gonna
Like,
lie.
yo, but y'all be doing
You don't-
that shit.
you don't
but
think
y'all
that
do-
happens?
No, I'm gonna tell you.
You know
yo,
that happens.
Yo,
I know it does
bro,
happen,
y'all do
Alright.
it.
but it's a shame.
Yo, bro,
it's a
but yo,
shame.
it's never. It's
She knows
never.
it happens.
It's never
It's a shame.
them.
It's never them.
them. It's those.
They're the
It's
ones.
everybody else.
So I'm saying, bro, like
I don't-
that's a red flag to me.
Yo, if
bro.
a chick
I
like
feel
you fuck the first night, you looking differently at her?
nah,
Nah, I'm not looking.
I'm looking
any
different than
Y'all
myself. Like,
say
nigga,
that.
you really got
No,
it,
really,
bro.
truly,
No.
bro,
Yeah,
like-
bro, you fuck a chick on the first night, you just popping.
Yeah.
Like you just really popping. You feel me? Like that's it.
I'm not gonna look any differently at her. Like, you know, like I
Nah.
think like you fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some chicks that you want to fuck, and it's like that's bare minimum. But like, there's some times where like women had made me like wait like a day or two. I think like the max before my current relationship was probably like a week. And even then, like I felt like why make me wait that far? Like
But she
either
already knew-
I'm gonna
she
fuck
knew-
with you or
yo,
not. You know,
she
like,
fucked you on Friday, but she knew she wanted to fuck you on Monday. Like, yo,
exactly.
what'd you-
Like why waste this time? Like
But
we could have
see-
still ended up in the same place where we're at right now.
But it's about the build up. Like that's the thing. You have to build the relationship before anything. People are so rushy into this intimacy that's so physical, but we're forgetting
Yeah,
about
but
how to build
here's
up
the thing, right?
and getting to know each other like for
all right,
real.
You could waste 3 months with somebody, right? You date somebody for 3 months, right? Come to find out, y'all have no sexual chemistry, right? Like you just wasted 3 months, pretty much, right? Y'all are not compatible sexually at all. He did not please you, right? You didn't please him. Y'all have nothing to go from there, right? So
Mhm.
now you just wasted 3 months with this person. You know you're not gonna fuck him again now because this shit dead, right?
Oh no, the worst is if they try to look past it and let the shit prolong to another 5 months to then break up with this nigga. That's the worst part
Whichever
about
way,
it.
but you should have got that shit off the first night. Yeah, you fuck somebody the first night, you already know, like, all right, damn, like this nigga be laying
This nigga
shit
put it down or
Bet.
he
Ain't he cool?
he ain't doing it.
Ain't he cool? Bet. Let's keep it rocking or not. Oh shit, it shit whack. All right, it's done. At least I ain't gotta waste another week, right? Fuck, I'm not gonna go and tell my friends about this shit. They gonna think I'm a hoe, but fuck, it, I'm gonna keep this one in the closet.
Bro, there's been girls
With
that
the
let
other
me fuck
demons.
like first night and we to this day are still cool. Like I would not like don't get me wrong. Like it would never go to that place, but like we're still
just-
cool. Like I don't see them see them any less, you know? Like I don't view them as like,
Bro, I'm
you know,
I'm 100% with you on
belittling
that
them
one,
or
bro.
None of that shit.
I don't look at a girl any different if they fuck on the first night
Right.
at all. Like, yo, if anything, I'm like, all right, I hope there's a second date.
It's
I'm
not like
trying
I'm
to
gonna
hit it
fuck you and
again.
be
If
like,
it's good-
and be like, all right, well, I got my one. I'm out.
Yeah,
Like,
I got that. No, I'm trying to get 2, 3, 4. Like,
exactly.
let's keep this shit going.
All right. Before we wrap this up, I do want to I asked some people what are some red flag jobs.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
So here's a couple they told me. A bartender.
CNA.
CNAs. That's a red flag.
I heard they get
CNAs and nurses, bro.
They get busy.
Y'all, I read the funniest shit, right? Yo,
I heard they get
most
busy.
people have fucked more nurses than they have strippers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
Ha.
Oh yeah, them nurses are hoes.
Nurses be getting in, yo.
Hoes with a capital
Yo,
H.
this
Right.
this for the women.
Borderline
this,
whores.
This is a red flag job for women. Barbers.
Barber.
That's what
Barbers?
I asked a couple women. That's what they said. Barbers are the biggest hoes.
Really?
That's what they
I
said.
can see that.
Hmm.
There's all nigga interactions.
But all the
Okay.
single moms bringing their sons in there.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
it might be a red
It
flag.
is a lot
because-
of women walking like.
Nah, but it might. Yo, look at it from this perspective. Yo, you said that they're around a lot of guys, right? They might just be gay.
I don't think
Maybe that's a red flag right there.
could be
Group home jobs.
That's what I was first.
What?
thinking.
You were
Group
thinking,
home
right?
jobs.
chicks in group home jobs.
Group home jobs. Is
Bro, don't
definitely
play
a red
half a
flag.
water.
Oh
bro.
nah, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of girls out here that definitely work in group homes.
And get
A
busy.
lot.
What?
Like
Get
50%.
busy. I'm telling you.
Ooh,
Who you know in these group homes?
I work.
club promoters and DJs.
I can see
Oh, yeah,
DJs.
I can see
DJs
that,
get
I can see
bitches.
that.
I think that's cap.
You think so?
Yeah,
You don't
both
think
of them.
DJs be getting hoes like that?
You're fucking
mean-
the bottle girls.
Oh, they do. They get bitches.
Oh shit!
Like,
Yo,
they could get-
that's a
The
red
DJ?
flag for a girl.
A bottle?
If a girl is a bottle girl, that's a red flag.
Why?
You
A
kidding
bottle
me?
girl?
A bottle girl?
I don't know that. I don't know
Practicing
about that
holding
one.
a dick later. That's what that is.
Holding your dick later. What's the problem?
Whoever she brought that bottle to. No, I won't trust no bottle girl.
I don't know that. Usually, if
that.
anything,
I
I
don't-
would trust the bottle girl more than any other girl in that spot because she's going to that.
Yeah, I won't trust
She's
a
going
bottle
to that
girl,
table for
and
2 minutes, dance,
and I don't-
put
I
that
don't-
bottle
fuck
down,
it.
go right back in the back.
I don't trust. And you know, some red flag to me, yo, chicks that smoke hookah,
That's like every girl, bro.
they all red flags.
Yo, is that on your list?
What?
Is that on your list?
That's
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't think
list.
that's on his list.
Bro, yo, chicks that smoke hookah, they for the streets, bro. I'm telling you,
Really?
all for the streets, bro. They got that shit in their mouth.
Yeah, we just making shit up
blowing
now, bro.
smoke.
Guys that smoke blacks, red flag.
Oh, I see that.
Red flag for real.
That's
I'm
bullshit.
not gonna lie, sorry, but cigarettes, red flag.
That's a red flag.
Yeah,
Anybody
that's-
smoke
oh,
cigarettes? That's
Oh,
red
that's a
flag.
big red flag for me.
breath stink.
I can't do that.
They-
The smell
No
of
cigarette.
it,
Come on
the
to the-
linger
yeah.
on
Come
my
on to the fruit
clothes.
side.
They be spitting.
Yeah, y'all be smelling fruity.
Come on to the fruit side.
That's a green flag. The vapors.
Smoked a cigarette and he littered and then he spit on the
Oh,
ground.
yo, you know what's?
That's a trifecta.
This is my last one, yo.
Yeah.
Three
One-
strikes, he's out.
One of the biggest red flags for me in a woman is any woman that watches VH1.
I actually watch
You
VH1.
just want the woman to come for you
Nah,
today,
but I'm
huh?
telling you, any chick that watches VH1,
Like, Love and
watches
Hip Hop, all
like
that
Love and
shit.
Hip Hop, Housewives, or whatever.
They
When I'm
usually
That's
tripping,
are a little
I'm tripping.
dramatic.
I don't watch
Yo,
VH1.
those type of women have been corrupted, yo. They're too far gone.
They start acting
Yeah,
like that shit.
reality
That's what I'm saying,
TV
bro, they
is
be-
not really
Yo,
reality
exactly.
TV.
That's a big red flag.
Damn.
That's a
They
red
definitely
flag.
start
Talking
acting
to,
that
like,
shit.
80% of black women right now.
You said that.
I'm not gonna lie,
That.
That's what you're saying.
I ain't say that shit.
That's
I
a
just
red
said,
flag.
If yo,
Oh, a black woman is pretty much a red flag to you.
that's
or the-
those
yo.
your words, not mine, bro.
Yeah, but you're implying it.
I'm
though.
not implying shit.
Yo,
I'm
if they
just
watch
saying.
VH1,
Yo, so
every-
white people don't watch VH1? White
no,
women
they
watch-
don't.
What
You
you
think you're the spokesman for white women?
Yo, because I work with white people and they don't watch that shit.
I would
You
think
work
most
with
women
white
our
men, you
age
don't
now
work with
even
white women.
watches.
I do.
public
Yo, white
television.
women.
I
You
know
work
white
with
women that
white
watch
chick.
Yeah,
it,
there's like
but
5. They don't know what VH1
I'm
is.
mixed. But I don't watch it. So do I get
You get a
No,
I
pass.
mean, you got the 1,000 followers red flag. You
I know
also
I got
the,
that red flag.
No car, you done.
Yeah. Oh well, man. I guess I'm out this one. Red flag for me.
Nah, if you them shows, bro, be corrupting women's minds, bro. They be thinking like,
Oh.
yo, you ever argue with a chick and she act like she in the show with you? Like, yo, there's no
Start
cameras.
taking it-
Like,
start
there's no
taking it-
cameras
start
here.
taking the shit
It's
out on
me-
you.
Yo, it's me and you. Like, nobody's watching us argue. Why you doing all this shit? Like, this ain't you.
Start
This
throwing
nigga
shit
just
at you.
crazy. He just
Yo.
think he want to keep trying me
Yo,
all
what dates
day.
are you going on, bro?
This nigga hurt.
Holy shit. I know what you're talking about, but damn.
Yo, you know what's another red flag to me, yo?
What's up?
Chicks that watch crime shows.
Every
Yo,
woman watches
what?
crime shows.
Oh
Yo,
man.
they planning how to get away with your murder, yo.
I think like every girl watch fucking horror movies and
Judge
crime
Judy.
shows, bro.
I
Yo,
do like
Judge
horror
Judy.
movies.
Yo, chicks that watch Judge Judy, red flag. They think they can't be wrong.
I think he's just trying to say one that like I might click with. and
No,
then-
I think he's masking all women.
Bro, you're
Judge
Yo.
Judy.
Yo, women that pee sitting
No
down,
woman-
red
No
flag.
woman left behind at this point. Making sure he doesn't leave a single female on this
Woman
earth.
that cannot live in their divine femininity. Red
Anything
flag.
with a vagina, red flag.
Yo, if you get a period, red flag.
Literally.
If you don't have a period, red flag.
Oh, man.
Nah, I'll be with you. If you a woman and you don't get a period, that is a red flag. That ain't,
Birth control.
Facts.
oh, no, I'm not.
Nah,
I
but
was
you still
I
kind
was
of get
thinking-
it.
I was thinking another direction
Oh.
with that one.
I know where you were going.
Yeah, I'm not
bro.
gonna say it, but I wasn't thinking like a woman.
Nah.
I'm talking about,
Oh.
But they were a woman,
a,
bro.
a Caitlyn Jenner.
They were a woman.
All right, man.
Damn.
All right. I think we're pretty much done. I'm gonna just ask y'all one thing before we leave. Can y'all all give me a green flag that y'all look for? Just one green flag.
Somebody
Right.
that's caring, you know,
Somebody's
not
caring?
not selfish. Yeah,
That's like the
a
biggest
green
green flag
flag,
to you.
yeah.
Somebody's caring.
like if you should give me a caring personality, I could fuck with you.
Okay, I respect that.
I mean, dang, when you said it, it kind of just hit a note for me. But about like the manners thing, like being polite, I could definitely say like somebody's just character, like around people. Like I gotta see how they are around everybody else too. Like how do you act around different people, around your family, around in an outside setting, like, and if it's valid and it's
How they
like
treat
you know,
other people.
yeah,
That's a big green
Yeah.
flag for you.
Yo, a big green flag is like finance. Like if you're financially aware, that's a big green flag.
Okay.
I want to have like conversation about stocks and like funding,
Ooh.
becoming a millionaire and
Yeah,
all that
another
shit,
one.
like starting a business.
All right, you want a stockbroker?
Nah, whatever. Yeah.
he need a
I think-
banker.
I think for me,
Yeah, I'll take that. A banker, yeah.
the biggest green flag that I look for in a woman is supportive.
I like
Mhm.
that. That's a
If
good
she
one.
supports like my goals and my dreams, that's like
That's what I was gonna say too.
that's big to me.
Yep.
But on that note, Mika, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. People, what is this shit? Like, you always want to do some cool
Bro,
ass
at
shit.
this point, I think it's her, bro.
It's
I think it's
just
her.
me.
That's you.
Like,
You just be walking around doing a wave.
yeah.
That's
But
what's up.
guys,
Pop
one
lock it.
time when I was at the strip club, I had the whole bar. It's a whole big ass square. I was like, ready? Everybody about to do the wave. Started.
At
The
the strip
whole, yeah, the
Everybody
whole
did it?
bar did it with me. I'm
Man,
really that person,
Bro,
y'all.
we've been to strip clubs where they were fucking
I'm really
boring
that
ass strippers
person.
where they done the worm, and now it was even barely exciting.
Fuck
So.
it. I asked
Well-
a stripper to do the Millie Rock.
Well,
one time.
mine was fun.
Before we leave off, you want to say anything to the audience? Any plugs? Anything you want to promote?
Shout out to Crash Bands. You feel me? I'm wearing the headwear right now, and it's downtown Waterbury. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, clothing made into confidence. All right, made for women of all sizes,
Ooh.
and we also got stuff for the
All
men. So be
sizes.
sure to pop in. Okay, 72 South Main Street, Waterbury, Connecticut.
Y'all heard it.
Yeah, we be open 2 to
Clothing made
8,
into confidence. I like that.
Monday to Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
Well
Mhm.
put.
They off on Sundays. But thank you for coming on. As always, please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope these red flags help you in some way or another.
Facts.
That's how turn, that's how love is turn to a stranger.